And a very, very good afternoon, and welcome for joining us on this Tuesday, the 29th of December. Wow, that's a lot of folks in the chat room this afternoon, so thank you for joining my good self, the bear. And what have we got coming up for you? Well, it's, as you can see by the title, Fairford 2011. It's the arrivals and departures. It's part 2 of the Royal International Air Tattoo thing that we started last week. Okay, so part 2, that's what it's all about. And let's have a quick look around the DVD right now before we actually start things off. So this is how you navigate. There's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, highlighted all the way through. There you see photographs as well by Heather and Sadie. So if you click on that particular button any second, let's see, we should get to Wednesday, and you can get to any particular part nice and quickly just by clicking on any of those particular buttons. And to get back to the main menu, click on that button just there. Let's get back to that first page. There we go. As you can see at the moment, it took us through all the chapters over to Heather's photographs. You can see all the photographs for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday. Let's get this right. Let's go back to the main menu. You're back there. So there are the shortcuts, how to get to where you need to go. Or you can just start from the beginning. And that's a very good place to start. Hold on. I've been watching too much Sound of Music here. Hey, let's start the show right now. We'll say hi to everybody in just a moment. Chapter 1. Hit it right now. Arrivals.
You'll be parking on the south side of the runway. You'll be vacating left off the runway eventually. Copy.
And after landing, we'll continue also there and proceed to aircraft service 1004. 2 o'clock and about 4 miles.
So if you contact ground now on 130 decimal.
And this particular DVD has been set up the same way as the as we saw last week. We saw the air show days, which was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
November 510 Alpha Golf, runway 27, you cleared land.
And you have the choice. You can have all those radio comms switched on, or you can just click the button on the remote control that's called audio, or via the button actually on the DVD itself, and that will switch the radio comms off. So hey, you got the choice, but why would you? As Kirk Ferrari says, why would you turn the radio comms off?
27 Fox up north to south. 7 the morning, it's out of 256 at 6.5 miles final runway 27.
Flight to 256 at the tower, continue runway 27. The QNH is 1021. There's not very much happening at the moment, so you would have the option straight in or a run and brake.
That's radio is flight to 256.
So of course, we'll be mentioning everybody in the chat room, as we always do. So a big thanks to Kirk Ferrari. This is the DVD, and there we go. He's already purchased his there, so I'll be sending that out to you there, Kirk, very, very, very soon, okay? So if you'd like a copy, you saw DVD 1 last week. This is DVD 2. And a man with great taste. That's all. Kirk Ferrari said, yep, I'll have a copy of that. So if you'd like a copy, just drop my good self an email. Email address will be coming very, very soon.
Or Bravo for the Hercules for April Brown. Looks like he might be missing Charlie South, so you can just stick where you are and see where he goes.
Green 01 is cleared to land, runway 27, surface wind 0106 knots.
For a lift vehicle at Bravo for 8 times Saudi Hawk into green.
Left at the end. 01, it's left at Bravo.
Hey, space is good. It's this right base gear down, full stop 27.
Flight check 86, cleared to land, runway 27, surface wind 0207 knots.
Flight check 86, cleared to land 27. Leader vehicle is looking for a leader vehicle to pick up the flight Challenger at Alpha. Yeah,
November 2 Bravo Charlie, clear to land runway 27, surface wind 0308 knots.
Clear to land to Bravo.
November 2 Bravo Charlie, backtrack to vacate right.
2 Bravo Charlie, 2, right turn and proceed number 3. He'll be with you in about 60 seconds and then they'll take you to flight. Send flight level 60, Hotel Solo Delta. Delta 800, 1Q1 QNH. Germany everything, your 56.
You're clear to land runway 09, wind 0205 knots.
And confirm right-handed close to pool.
Roger, right hand closed approved, but brake right after the crowd line.
German Airbus in the 56 after the crowd line.
AFM, and landing clearance is then cancelled. Report wind downwind. 6 is clear to land runway 09, surface wind 0308 knots.
German Airbus in the 56 clear to land runway 09.
And Indy 56 to confirm 180 and taxi the other way.
Airbus in the 56, confirm you want me now 180?
AFM.
09 to backtrack, so you will come off at Charlie South.
Taxi down the runway and you'll be vacating at Charlie. That's about 6,000 feet, so 2,000 metres.
German Airbus in the 56, vacating at Charlie.
Hi John 284, thank you. Wind is 0, traction 360 at 5 knots, runway 27. Clear to land. You will be vacating at the end.
Well, of course, as always, thank you very much, everybody that's joining us this afternoon. On this Tuesday afternoon, just after Christmas.
Runway 27 in use. The QNH is 10.
And very quickly, going through the chat room, so thanks everybody. We mentioned Kirk, thank you very much. Man with taste, and actually purchasing this DVD. I've only got a couple of copies of this, so if you want a copy, send that email across, all right? And the email address to contact is airshowworld1 at gmail.com. That's airshowworld1 at gmail.com. And in the subject, just put DVD, and I'll certainly get straight back to you. Right, so who have we got? We've also got Mark Webster. We've got Peter Colebrook. We've got PJ.
When airborne will be rise radar on 123.55. After airborne, 44 radar 12355,
and of course, we've got our very own Mark
27 clear for takeoff.
Webster. Hiya, Mark. We've got, let's have a look, who else? Heather Ramsey.
Okay, Bravo, report final 27. Bravo,
Peter Keys. Good day to you. And of course, we've got our very own super Julie. Hiya, Julie. You see, I have to say it 3 or 4 times because she's so good, you see.
To your left, to the south side of the field, if you want to arrange yourself for that.
Lee Davis, a very good Tuesday afternoon to you. Let's keep going through the list, all right? And then I shall go quiet again so you can hear all the radio comms. Jazzy. Hiya, Jazzy John from Canada.
Cross runway 27, Foxtrot, north.
Contact 12355.
Yes, I'm 12355. Good day.
Bye.
Get back, track and vacate to the right.
Richard Staff, Miles High.
For the radar, good afternoon, 6704, airborne, passing 15 hands, 2000 feet, right there, 320.
Kilo Bravo, contact ground on 130.5.
And saying hi to GB Model Zone. Hey, how did that Christmas show of yours go? Making that tornado.
We're visual, right brake.
Barry West, my good friend from over there in the States. Hiya, Barry.
86 is
Lima.
about a 3 or 4 minute.
Mason Jason, Aviation, or Richard Staff, Lee Davis.
Roger, report ready for departure.
Luke Healy.
Welcome.
You're going to vacate
Who else could we say hi to?
Roger.
Yes, if you want to land long, that's fine.
Yeah, we're sort of committed to this end now.
We've also got Alison Bowers,
actually, we're going to need to...
Andrew Austin, saying, hey, Stu. Let me move that down so I can see it properly.
So if you want, we can taxi somewhere else, and we cannot make a turn with
He says, afternoon, Stu. Did you have a good Christmas? Absolutely fantastic, my man. Pirate to the Missouri.
Check 86, roger. You can cross runway 27 now. Vacate at Foxtrot South. We'll get a follow me vehicle on the south side for you.
All right, clear to cross, and Foxtrot South looking for the follow me on the other side. Let's take 6 links.
And who else? We've got Karen. Hiya, Karen.
That's in that area. You are in
Karen Kokoron.
below 2,000 feet. Do you understand? Are you ready for departure now?
So I hope I've so far mentioned everybody. If not, hey, slap wrists for me and put a message in. That's what it's all about. For anybody that's watching this right now on the Facebook, and you're wondering who the hell we're talking to, it's the chat box that's going on right now over on YouTube. So if you'd like to put a message and so we can say hi to everybody, just pop across to the YouTube channel of Airshow World, and we'll certainly say hi to you. Meanwhile, let's get back to the action.
330 degrees, 4 knots.
Certainly did there, Lee. Got a bit of snow this morning, but let's have a look outside here at Eastman's.
Victor check. Airforce 5-1, 2 F-16 on this channel.
It's sort of clearing, you know, but
Turkish F-16s.
anyway, as you can see, taking off at the moment, it's the Saudi Hawks
Landing 2,000
from the Royal Saudi Air Force. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5-2, you are clear to land.
There should be 6.
7, surface wind 320 degrees, 6 knots.
5-1. Number 1 base, gears down, will be full stop.
Roger. 3 Hawks from Fairford Tower. Saudi.
Oh, and on the approach right now, one of my favourites, it's the Solo Turk F-16.
Saudi Hawks, we are in for the show.
Saudi Hawks, roger, that's understood.
2. Left and right.
C4 2 F-16 to backtrack the runway while you're doing your display.
Saudi Hawks.
Roger. 5-2, are you happy to 180 turn around on the runway?
So as you see, it's like a smaller version of the red arrows, but the green.
On the runway.
And there's just 6 of them. And the red arrows liaised with the Saudi Air Force. It worked pretty well for them. Sold quite a few of the Hawks. And of course, some of the ex-Red Arrows pilots actually liaised closely with them and showed them how it's done.
5-1 surgeon to grab the bus.
That's as far as I'm going to say.
Stay with me for the moment.
Welcome to Fairford. Follow the follow-me vehicle. Take it down the taxiway to Foxtrot North to hold short of runway 27.
Stop. Go. Go. Come on, guys. Now.
Hiya there. Who's that? Lee Davis. Yes, Lee. It's because our very good friend Kirk Ferrari. It was the best way for him to actually purchase one of these DVDs. So he put the actual donation. So hey, that's your DVD. It'll be winging its way to you very, very soon there, Kirk. And certainly hope you enjoy it as much as the other DVDs that you've had. So this is what you're going to see. So it's your opportunity to be able to see what's on the actual DVD. And then when you get it, you can just put it into the DVD player and just watch it at your own leisure without all the chat from myself. Hey, Richard. Hi, Richard.
Motor, go! Motor. Stop, please. The bank. Now. Stop. Go. Stop, please. Stop. Go. Go. Stop. Go. Oh, use the bank. Now take me for the cheese. Super. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Turkish F-16s cross runway 27 from north to south.
Hey, nice one, Oliver. I will certainly check that out, okay, Oliver? Also, hi to Ivan. That's a couple of people that are watching it right now on Facebook. So it's going out live right now. Well, live from the edit room. You know the sort of thing we do. So you got the bear in the chair live in the edit room having a good old chat with all you great folks. So thank you for joining us. And if you are watching this on Facebook and you'd like to join in on all the fun in the chat room, you're more than welcome to pop across to Airshow World on YouTube and put a message in the chat room and we'll have a good old chat with you. So, but however you're watching it, hope you're having a great day. Well, thank you very much. Oops. That was loud in my ear. Thanks very much there, Kirk. Please, you're enjoying all the DVDs. So if all of this sort of thing is new to your good selves, what it is once a week on one of the afternoon shows, it's called the DVD show, and we show you what DVDs we've actually got. I've also created a playlist, and on that playlist, I think there's around about 3 now, probably 4 after today. Sean Bentley says, hey, what's EMA like at the moment? Well, it's still pretty damn quiet. We had the usual Jumbo Sunday, but for part of the morning, the airport was obviously closed because it was snow closure. But
can descend below 6,000 feet now.
I'm pretty sure I saw a message from Gordon from GB Model Zone put a message in.
Heading 120, 36 feet for Skull 391.
That really noisy AN12 came in just as we went live. It sure is, Kirk. Very quiet in the daytime.
Surface wind 020 degrees 9 knots.
The usual freight stuff from around about 6 o'clock in the evening.
Sweet for Skull 391, picking on heading and descending to 2,300 feet. Skull 391, echelon parade, let's go. Field in sight. That's field 363 for Skull 391, and we will break overhead in a right-hand circuit then.
And wishing a very good afternoon to Shoe Tree Cobblers and Bespoke Leather. Goodness gracious, I got that out all in one go. Thank you for joining us.
Roger.
Hope you're having a good Tuesday afternoon.
7 surface wind 350 degrees 8 knots.
Right break, affirm, and interpilot check in.
For anybody just joining us and you're wondering what's going on, you've got the Bear in the Chair live from the edit room and just showing you some of the DVDs that we have on offer at the moment. And this is Royal International Air Tattoo 2011. It's the Wednesday arrivals.
Golf 391, they want you off at it's Bravo. To continue rolling towards the end of the runway. It's the second to the last exit.
Sorry, the last exit, 3 ships, switch control 39.
Jackal 1, roger, and is it a break to join or straight in?
Jackal 1 will be initial for the break, right hand break.
Jackal 1, roger, it's a right break, runway 27, wind check, 350 degrees, 10 knots, QNH 1019 millibars. There's no significant weather, visibility 40 kilometres, cloud, few, 4,000 feet, broken 4,000
Aha, we spotted A10.
feet.
Quick mention going out to some of the folks watching this on Facebook. So hi to Michael. He's from Southwest Florida, USA. Oh, very nice. Hope you've got nice weather over there, my man. Peter Anton.
Approach, that's all right with you guys. 1, right base gear, low approach.
Jackal 1, roger, clear low approach, runway 27, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots. Jackal 2, roger, number 2, clear low approach to runway 27, wind 340 degrees, 8 knots.
Jackal 2, question.
Andrew, those AN12s, they certainly are. They can be at 20,000 feet.
Runway 27, wind 350.
And you can still hear them. Hey, let's go quiet. Let's hear this.
Jackal 2, roger, number 2, clear to land, runway 27, wind 350 degrees, 9 knots.
Jackal 2.
We're actually going to take you off at the 27 threshold. Are you happy to 180 on the runway, or do you want to go down the taxiway?
Jackal 180.
Please, they got the vehicle with the cameraman in. He wants to take some photos of you, so smile sweetly.
Love the radio comms. And if you're wondering how we get the radio comms sounding so good,
At Foxtrot North, runway 27.
what I do, I record them separately to a digital recorder, and then in the edit just pop them in where they should sort of go. Doesn't always work perfect.
Okay, 6 roger. Your clearance is before. It's a Fairford North IFR departure. Squawk 7650. Frequency when instructed after departure will be 123.55. And flight to gate 6 with the follow me vehicle number 5, taxi to Foxtrot South holding point, hold short of runway 27.
I'm probably doing myself down there, aren't I? You know, it's I certainly try my best to put the radio comms in at the correct times.
Level 100.
And of course, that way, as you know, if you've got these radios and what have you, you know, sometimes you get horrible crackles and all of that. Doing it this way, you only put in the radio comms that sound pretty good.
This is ready 27.
Flight check 86, Fairford Tower, good afternoon. Runway 27, clear for takeoff. The surface wind is 020 degrees at 7 knots.
There to go, flight check 86.
Thanks for that info there, Gordon. I thought I saw something, and he says, hey, yeah, that AN12 inbound for East Mids in about 30 minutes time, so thank you. Trying to think, is it the one that's got that, oh goodness gracious, what's the call sign it uses? Strange call sign.
Land runway 27.
I think it begins with a C, hang on.
0 degrees, 6 knots.
Runway 27, clear the land, secure standard, look, 20 degrees, Turk, 4051.
Thanks there, Nick. Yes, well, it does take a lot of editing and a lot of time.
4751, runway 27, clear to land. The surface wind 350 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land runway 27, Turk here for 751.
On a bigger show like this, when it's a 6-day show,
First right, if you can.
I normally come away with around about 35 hours worth of radio comms, so you can imagine
Good afternoon, the QFE.
trying to find the right one at the right time to slot in is, yeah, it takes quite a bit of doing. But if you want to know sometime how we do it,
27 is 1 vacate.
let me know, and I'll certainly let you guys know the sort of equipment that I use.
Clear touch and go runway 27, right hand circuit. Surface wind 360 degrees 8 knots.
Cav OK, you've got it spot on. That's the call sign it uses. CAVOK. That's the AN12 we're talking about, by the way. So thank you very much. That was Nick and Kirk putting that in.
7, runway 27, clear to land. Surface wind 360 degrees 7 knots.
Well, Kirk, I've still got all of those radio comms, all of them.
652, cross runway 27, Foxtrot, north to south.
I'll tell you what,
Contact surface ground now.
it's getting hot.
30.5, bye-bye.
Fairford ground, welcome to Fairford, follow leader vehicle number 2.
Hey, for everybody that joined us last Tuesday night for the Christmas show, I've got to say thanks so much. What a great, it was such great fun. Took a long time compiling everything and getting everything ready for last Tuesday's show. But if you joined us, I think you'll agree it was well worth it. Great fun, especially the Christmas greeting messages. If you haven't seen that, it's certainly worth watching. You can't miss it. It's on the first page of Airshow World. And it's got a nice sort of Christmassy theme to it, you know, with the icon with Santa Claus in his sleigh going through, you know. But it was great fun, and a big thank you to all you guys that took part.
The QNH 1021.
Hey, well, Lee, just play it back, young man. I think you'll really enjoy it. Those messages were really special. Loads of folks sent these Christmas greetings messages across. So you've got to see it. It was great.
1,000 feet on the QNH of 102.
Hey, well, thank you there, Christian Bosco, saying amazing aeroplanes. And Christian is in Italy. He's watching it right now on Airshow World on the Facebook. So thank you very much. And if you are on Facebook watching this, don't forget.
Lima 322, clear to land, runway 27, surface wind 360 degrees 6 knots.
7 Alpha Lima 322, clear to land 27 and geared up.
It is going out right now on Airshow World YouTube channel, where you can join in with all the chat.
My 09 threshold. 2 vacate first left.
So what you're watching this DVD that I created back in 2011, okay? It's the 2 DVD set. It has Saturday. Sorry, let's get it right. Friday, Saturday, Sunday on one DVD. And on the second DVD, it has Wednesday, Thursday, and Monday departure days. Not just the video, it's got all the radio comms that you can switch on or off. And also, it's got some fantastic photographs. And we'll be showing the photographs just a little bit later.
I'm not visual with you, but continue approach runway 27, one aircraft crossing at the threshold.
What do you do with that traffic? Come on.
And runway 27, circus wind 0205 knots.
401, clear to land.
Hey, I just popped into the Facebook.
Hog demo, roger, I'll call you.
On the Facebook side of things was, it's our very own Jimbo James. Hiya, James. Hope you're doing all right. James, do us a great favour. Do a bit of sharing of the video right now, okay? He knows where to share all the videos to, you see. What a man.
Hog demo, line up and wait, runway 27. There is traffic on the runway ahead.
Hog demo, line up and wait. Yeah, 485 on the display there.
Negative. You will need to speak to the flying display committee about that one. There's restrictions with the airspace with the airways.
Otec Designs has popped along, so good day to you.
And Hog demo, if you could just taxi forward slightly, there'll be traffic across the runway behind you and traffic backtracking the runway.
Thank you there, Kirk. Saying, hey, your daughters take great photographs. He knows because he has the DVDs. Okay, I'm going to go real quiet now. Let you enjoy this.
Okay, now I'll go ahead and use the hat. West. The early pull-up on the vertical was due to lowering ceilings on the west side. Huge picture. So we can confirm that he's okay with this as a corner marker. We didn't really get it clear, but I'm just going to hit the corner of the runway.
Heading 040, Saudi 6704. Saudi 6704, confirm runway 27 in use.
Lead us Foxtrot South to Foxtrot North, cross runway 27.
There we go. Well, I wanted to keep nice and quiet so you could really appreciate the way I did the sound on that. What I did, I used two separate mics with lots of wind gags over them and what have you, so you didn't hear all the wind roar and what have you, but literally spaced in a way that you get this great stereo split sound. So hopefully if you're listening to this on a nice sort of stereo setup, it should sound pretty cool.
27, surface wind is 0309.
So keep the messages coming in the chat room over on Asia World on the YouTube channel, because that way I can keep in touch with you guys, keep mentioning you. Hey, we've moved on. It's, as you just saw, it's the arrival day on the Thursday.
Pack 9-1, vacate on the final exit to your left hand.
And a bit of sunshine as well.
We're land, Sharon, high five.
So hi Karen, nice to see you in the chat room today.
If he doesn't make this,
Lee Davis,
take him on to the end of the KC-135
Richard Staff,
to bring him in behind, also at Charlie Town. Pick up the E6 after the KC-135.
So keep the messages coming.
We'll be pulling up behind the KC-135, you can see there.
Don't forget what today's show's all about. It gives you a chance to see and view and hear the actual DVDs that I am thinking about putting back out, okay? Only a very limited run on these, okay? So if you are interested,
It's your right-hand turn.
make sure you get your order in very, very, very quickly, okay? Just like Kirk Ferrari has. Kirk's purchased one today, so he got in straight away. So thank you, Kirk. That'll be winging its way to you very, very soon. If you'd like a copy, it's a 2 DVD set, this particular one. It's also available on Blu-ray, so obviously the Blu-ray is much, much better quality. But hey, the DVD is absolutely fine.
In progress, contact 130.5.
But if you'd like more information on the DVDs, just drop myself an email. Email address coming up next. Ready for it? Email address is airshowworld1, that's the figure 1, at gmail.com. airshowworld1 at gmail.com. In the subject, put DVDs. I'll get back to you.
Leaving flight level 080 for 2,800. QNH 3015.
What you're looking at right now, this is not the RAF Typhoon display, guys. They were busy in Syria, I believe it was, back in 2011. This was nicely put together by BAE. Nasty, hey? Hey? Dear me. What bit you there, Andrew? Was it a wasp or something? Something nasty? They said he remembers this air show really well. Yeah, he got bitten on the lip. And it swelled up real nasty. Ooh, like a balloon. Oh my God. Imagine that. I got stung really nasty once. I can't say whereabouts it was. But yeah, same problem, you know, it's all ballooned up, and I went to the doctors. I said, hey, take the sting out, but leave the swelling in. Sorry. Great display. Changing the subject quickly. Cheaper than lip fillers, absolutely cheap. Oh, goodness gracious. Do you see these people on the TV who have had the lips done? Dear oh Lord. I've seen better looking fish. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much there, Julie, reminding everybody, just like I did, it's in the chat room right now. She's put a link to the email address, so if you are interested, just drop me an email. And of course, we're not forgetting you guys over on the Facebook. Thank you for joining us on Facebook, watching this wherever you are. Could be going out anywhere.
If you're happy, we'll anchor at 3 miles initially.
Richard Staff says, hey, he got stung when these electricity bell came in.
Miles waiting for the clearance of the street.
Well, I used to know this woman, yeah? Whenever she got all her bills and everything, anything she had to pay out, she just ignored it. She just threw it on the fire.
Roger, runway 27, you're clear to land. Surface.
Mind you, her name was Bernadette.
12 knots.
205, clear to land.
B-52.
Good morning, number 506 with you holding 2,800 feet, 4 miles initial.
06, Roger, runway 27, it'll be left-hand brake, and the wind is 340 knots.
A watch says he's had to change his aircraft on this around the world flight sim thing. What, have you broken it?
Clear land, Lima 06.
French Air Force 7411, Fefata, join runway 27, left-hand brake. The QNH is 1...
If you were with us for the Meet the Fans feature we did a couple of weeks ago now, we had a fantastic, brilliant guy on. DCS Mirage Solo Team, he was called. That's his YouTube channel, and we had a look. We had a little sneaky peek, if you like. And some of his fantastic flight sim stuff, because that's what he's really into. We showed one of his videos of his flight sims,
Question 360.
but also on his actual YouTube channel, this brilliant video of him flying this aircraft through the Mach loop, you know, virtual thing.
Next frequency will be 123.55.
And it was from that fantastic new flight sim that's called Microsoft Flight Sim 2000. So hey, DCS, brilliant stuff you did.
Tower though again. Belgian Air Force 611 is holding in point runway 27, ready for departure.
Get me codes.
Thank you, hold, I'll call you.
Roger.
There we go, as you can see, the 3,000 hours specially painted up Rafale.
7 wind is 34 at 7 knots.
Land the port.
And talking of great YouTube channels, and another guy who took part in Meet the Fans, that's JJ Aviation.
Line up in runway 27.
Wow.
611, runway 27.
Takes great videos
Wind is
and takes amazing photographs. So JJ Aviation, good to see you, my man.
Air Force 611.
Let's give it the full title, okay? So his YouTube channel is JJ's Aviation TV. And some of the photographs, well, wow. That shot you took, my man, of the Houses of Parliament coming into land. When you were coming into land, obviously, what Heathrow was it? Richard Staff says, "Hey, Stu's on a roll today." No, I'm not. I've got a cheese and onion cob, not a roll.
still wants to follow you. Okay, Charles 05 Vic.
We know what you mean.
The engineers, you'll be holding...
Thank you very much there, my mate. Thank you.
And the engineers will tow you onto the taxiway. But you need to vacate the runway next to the right now. It is big enough.
And of course, don't forget that feature we do on a Friday night. It won't be on this Friday, but we'll certainly be back after the new year on the next Friday night, okay? And that's the feature we called Meet the Fans, okay? So if you'd like to take part in that, it's an opportunity for my good self to, and for everybody else to see your YouTube channels or anything else like that. Okay, Karen, she's knocking on my door already. Karen, we're going to let you in a second, okay? She just asked to join the Facebook group, so we'll do that for you.
Hand circuit.
Now, so first one will proceed, line abreast overheads, and then do a left-hand brake towards the south.
So Meet the Fans, if you want to take part in that, drop my good self an email. All I need from you is maybe a few photographs. Tell me about what you do, so make it entertaining for all the viewers on Airshow World, okay? And if you got a YouTube channel, I'll give it a mention. We'll even go to it and show everybody.
Holding to the south east of the field at the moment.
So we do that on a Friday night. The Friday night shows are 60 minutes long. Obviously loads of video stuff normally that we've done throughout the week, but obviously at the moment
314, you can vacate to the right there and contact ground.
we don't mention C19 and stuff like that, but obviously we're not out and about much at the moment doing the filming. But we'll give you the email address in about 30 seconds time, okay?
Netherlands Air Force 2-1, roger. Continue approach.
Continue, Netherlands Air Force 2.
Air Force 1, base, go down, full stop.
Netherlands Air Force 2-1, roger. With surface wind, 340, 7 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, or Netherlands Air Force 1.
So there you go, Karen.
54 Charlie Fox, report final, runway 27.
So there you go, Karen. I've just let you in to the Facebook group that's called Airshow World Fan Page. Okay, so you're in. If anybody else would like to join that, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'm not biased at all. If you'd like to join the Facebook group and keep well up to date with what's going on, just pop over there right now. Why not do it now? And I'll let you in. Either myself or Julie will let you in. Whenever I see that aircraft, looks like it's made of tin foil. A flying turkey or something, you know? So for anybody that's not watching this on YouTube, I'll give you that email address right now. Julie's put it into the chat room on YouTube. But the email address, if you'd like to take part in Meet the Fans on a Friday night, it is Airshow World 1. That's figure 1, okay? It's, you know, number 1. Yeah.
Are you straight in or for a break?
Airshow World 1 at gmail.com. Simple as that.
Range?
And in the subject, just put Meet the Fans. Bit of information about yourself. A few photographs.
Understand, 5 miles for straight in visual.
And if you'd like me to mention your YouTube channel live on the air, I'll certainly do that for you and show everybody, okay? And you never know, you may get a few more subscribers. I'll subscribe to you, of course I will. Yay. JJ Aviation TV, well, we can't really get out and about at the moment, but as soon as things get better for us, I will certainly be out and about doing the live shows and what have you. No point doing East Mids in the daytime at the moment. And of course you can't see anything at night. Absolutely there, Lee. That's why I'm doing my bit. That's why. That's one of the reasons, obviously, I'm not going out and about doing the filming.
3 final. 123, continue. 2 crossing ahead. Continue, visual aircraft crossing. Come on, 220.
But don't fear. We've got thousands and thousands of videos that we can go way back, even as far as the 1970s, to keep things ticking over. And of course, once a week, we do these shows like we're doing right now.
Gecko 3558, clear to land, runway 27, wind 360.
Showing you these limited run DVDs. So if you'd like a copy of this 2 DVD set, you know how to get in touch. In the subject, just put DVD, and I'll get back to you and give you all of the information that's required. How you can get hold of this particular DVD right now.
And 2 to grey, 1 to red. They should know where they're going.
Yeah. So I was just laughing at what Kirk Ferrari put in the chat room. He said, hey, get loads of carrots, you'll be okay then, Stu.
Line up and wait.
Filming at night, you know.
The overrun cable is rigged and up. You're clear takeoff and display. Surface wind 330, 12 knots.
Normally the takeoff of Solo Turk is incredible, okay?
It will be recce flight for your information.
Understand, it will be a recce flight.
Yes, sir.
Clear for recce flight.
Here we go, watch. I love it. And this is just his recce flight. What a takeoff. Sorry if I've just blown any speakers or deafened you with those headphones, but boy oh boy, that was loud, wasn't it? Goodness gracious. I'm on the headphones here and ooh, ow, ooh. Don't worry. I'm sure Jazzy will be back a little later. Jazzy, we'll catch you later, my man. Always good to see you in the chat room. Thank you for sending that message last week. Jazzy's over there in Canada. And he took part in, like lots of other people did, in the Christmas greeting show last Tuesday night. So thank you, my man. Well, thank you very much there, Karen. She's certainly enjoying the show. Don't forget, we've got thousands of videos on Airshow World, so enough to keep you entertained for a long time. But these are the live shows with a bit of fun, bit of chatter, bit of banter. And of course, wonderful people. The Airshow World fans, they are the best. I'm telling you, we love you to bits. Well, I love you. Thank you. And of course, thank you to Julie. Julie keeps an eye on her, you know. She's looking through all these messages right now, so I sometimes miss some of the messages because quite a lot going on. Hey, Andrew, I'm always having fun, my man.
The cable is rigged and down.
This looks cool.
Hello. Clear to land, runway 27.
All 10 aircraft clearance to land.
Hello, apologies. All aircraft are clear to land, runway 27. Surface wind 360 degrees 9 knots.
Good land, bro.
314 started through 2081021 and Jones been running. 14 is cleared via highway, not above altitude 1000 feet.
So, of course, wherever you're watching this, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can join in with all the chat in the chat box. But if you're watching it on wherever, anywhere in the world on Facebook, it's absolutely fantastic to have your company today. I might not be able to mention you on Facebook, but if you'd like to take part in the chat room, please pop over to Airshow World on YouTube right now.
733, Roger, it's a right break, runway 27, one ahead about to break.
And if you've never subscribed to Airshow World YouTube, hey, come on, what you waiting for? Pop over and you'll make my day, I promise you.
Wisconsin 33, Roger, clear to the right break, runway 27, the QFE 1010, report braking.
Love that painted up Saab.
Surface wind 360 degrees 10 knots. Tiger 29, Fairford Tower, good morning. Continue approach from runway 27. It will be a right break. The QFE 1010. 29, traffic information, there's a tornado turning final, runway 27 ahead. India 7047, runway 27, clear to land, surface wind 360 degrees.
Well, Julie's not in the, well, she's in the chat box, but she's also in the chocolate box as well, eating all PJ's sweeties. How goodness
runway
gracious.
27, report on final.
What is it, you on the Quality Street or Celebrations?
Tank 29, clear to land, surface wind 360 degrees, 11 knots.
And leader vehicle for this start is this landed for Brown.
29, vacate first right.
Misdemeanor.
10 degrees at 8, gusting 16 knots.
What's misdemeanor? It's this fantastically painted up, beautiful Hunter. Look at this.
German Air Force 118, turning left in now.
And this particular air show weekend, it was a celebration as well of the Hunter. Was it the 50th anniversary? I can double check. I've got the book right behind me.
Have you got to follow me? Flapjack, thank you. With the follow me, you're passing on apron green.
And of course, if you were with us last Monday, a week last Monday, when we did the DVD show, it was DVD Part 1. Don't forget, it's a 2 DVD set what we're looking at the moment. So we did DVD 1, if you'd like to see that. Obviously, it's on Asia World right now. This is number 2, the arrivals and the departure days. But on DVD 1, it's actually got the fly past and what have you of the celebration of the Hunters. And some very, very nicely painted up Hunters they had as well. Oh. You like a twirl, do you there, Richard Staff? Hey, don't we all?
German Air Force 118, runway 27, clear to land. The surface wind 020 degrees at 9 knots, and the cable is rigged and down.
German Air Force 118, runway 27, clear to land.
Nice bank. Aye. You like the celebrations or heroes? Okay. Let's find out what Julie's got to pause into.
Rising Sanford Tower, good morning. It's a left brake at runway 27, and it could delay the brake to the far end of the runway. The QNH 1021, QFE 1010.
Oh yes, Jazzy, you can't beat the roses as well. Anything with chocolate. And if it's got a bit of coconut as well, bounties.
Cycling clear to land runway 27, surface wind 340 degrees at 11, gusting 16 knots.
Hey, the man. Home Hobbies. Thank you very much for that. Letting us know, or letting the folks know about the ATIS.
Right.
In other words, it gives the weather forecast and what have you, the conditions at the airport. And I'm right next to East Midlands Airport myself.
Brake at the far end of the runway, please. The QNH 1020, QFE 1010.
So as you can see, coming into land right now on this DVD, it's the Breitling display team.
Final gear down, land.
Tiger 1, clear to land, runway 27, surface wind 3.
They're a civilian
gusting 19 knots.
aerobatic team, of course, from France.
47, the DC-3 for Blue via Charlie, followed by a Mall MX-7 for Brown via Charlie.
Surface wind 360 degrees at 7, gusting 16 knots.
Clear land for 27, so that's fine. Descend flight level 50 and when crossing 60, turning left on heading 350.
Willy Wonka, eh?
06, what's it?
Careful how you say that.
Land, surface wind 350 degrees, 10, gusting 16 knots.
Venture 4420, gear is down for push-up landing, second check.
French Air Force 4220, clear to land, runway 27, surface wind 340 degrees, 10, gusting 16 knots.
4220, Danny.
Sword P1 is during the final gear down land.
Roger, Air Force 431, Roger, continue approach, 1 vacating at the far end.
41?
Force 431, land after, surface wind 350 degrees, 10, gusting 16 knots.
This one just lands, no, it's just
Dragon Rider, Fairford Tower, it will be a left brake at runway 27. There are 2 F-16s downwind left hand to land, and could delay the brake till the far end of the runway.
Now, the Belgians certainly know how to paint those F-16s. Absolutely gorgeous.
95, clear to land.
We saw that a couple of weeks ago when we did the DVD show when it was Waddington 2011. And there's some great photographs coming up on today's show of that very F-16. So, hey, that's all still to come.
Left, Dragon Rider.
Dragon Rider, that's correct. Runway 27, clear to land. Surface wind 340 degrees, 10, gusting 16 knots.
Clear to land, Dragon Rider.
So thank you very much, JJ. Letting us know for anybody that's in the East Mids area.
11, gusting 17 knots.
That AN12, it's certainly on its way to East Mids.
8 aircraft, roger the wing, thanks.
No doubt if it leaves later today, I'll certainly hear it.
Clear to land.
Roger 8 aircraft, the airline, Alpha Mike Eagle 7902.
Hey, Ethan! Nice to see you, my man. Ethan.
495, cross runway 27 at Foxtrot.
Ethan's currently watching this over on Facebook, so hi to everybody that wherever you're watching this on Facebook. When it's on Facebook, could be going out anywhere. I've no idea. But thank you for joining us there, Ethan. Ethan's got this nice new Canon camera and getting some great video shots with that. So that's Ethan Aviation YouTube channel. Doing a great job. I was very impressed with that Jumbo Sunday little bit you did.
Continue approach, runway 27.
Covering yes, 100, copy, continue approach for
Alpha Mike Echo 3558, line up and wait, runway 27. Airmill 3558, runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 320 degrees, 10, gusting 17 knots.
So quite a few people watching this, as I was saying, on Facebook, so thank you very much. But if you'd like to take part properly in the show, why not pop over right now to Airshow World YouTube channel, and you can take part in all of the chat room fun and games that's going on.
Copy, final 27 clear to land, copy the wing.
Delta Echo Tango Papa Golf, Fairford Tower, roger, continue approach, runway 27.
Hey, well, I hope you're all right there, Julie. Going out to sort the chickens out. And, oh, she fell over. And,
The Papa Golf, runway 27, clear to land, surface wind 350 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear to land, runway 27.
And our very good friends from over in the Friendly Sky channel over there in Japan put a very kind donation in the chat room, so thank you very, very much. That's really appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Go via Bravo to Brian.
We'd like to change to Bryce zone on 119 and decimal 0. Right, 124275, go on, sit box.
And of course, as you know, it's absolutely free to watch Airshow World, free to put a message in the chat room. I never ask for any donations whatsoever, but here comes the but. If you are enjoying this and you'd like to help Airshow World grow, it's much appreciated. Just like Our very good friends over there on Friendly Sky channel. So thank you very much for putting that kind donation in. It's simple. All you have to do is click on the dollar icon in the chat room on Asia World YouTube right now. And it's our very good friends here with the Bronco.
Red Arrows approaching Foxtrot, ready for departure.
Red Arrows, Fairford Tower, good afternoon. Via Foxtrot, line up, runway 27.
Line up runway 27, Red Arrows. Craft coming right.
Off runway 27, wind 340, 9 knots.
Let's take off, thank you, Red Arrows.
So if you just hold at Foxtrot, unless they're going to fire a lot of smoke before the depart, we'll want to cover you.
And of course our very good friend Tony De Bruin
Number 9!
with the fantastic Bronco. And it was his birthday last week.
Stampede 2, cross runway 27.
I don't think they'll be doing a display on this one, but I might be wrong. Hey, my memory's bad, but I seem to remember they used to do a display, just a few miles out of Fairford on the Thursday or Friday. It was a regular thing they did every year.
Hawk 01, Fairford Tower, runway 27, report with a right-hand circuit, report left base.
But of course their full display is actually on DVD 1, no sorry, DVD 2 of this 2 DVD set. Wait, sort yourself out, thank you. Oops.
Right, the 2 final computer.
Hold on a moment.
2 Roger, clear to land, wind 34011.
Right. 3 final computer.
3 Roger, clear to land, wind 33011.
Just bear with the bear a moment, okay? Let me find the clip again. I'm too busy clicking lots of buttons here, so let me bring that back. Hold on 1 second, gang. It's certainly playing. Hold on.
You can land after runway 27. Hold on the piano keys for the moment. Wind is 3207 knots.
There.
Over.
Aha! We have you back.
Go ahead, Bob.
You're correct, it is red apron, so they came to the left.
There we go. You can see that was the icon we used for the Christmas special.
They came to the left.
I've still got it as my backdrop at the moment. The background on the actual computer that we're using at the moment to do this show for you. Friendly Sky Channel says, Happy New Year 2021. Yes, look forward to it.
German.
Thank you very much.
Clear to land, runway 24, surface wind 33011.
Yeah, German runway 24, clear to land, we are down local.
270. And vacate left.
Ah, you remember that, yes. That's, who's that? Lee Davis mentioning the... Just a moment. Sorry, it was Andrew Austin. Yeah, he was mentioning that very unfortunate accident of the Bronco. Let me think where it was. Hold on. Kemble. It was, I believe it was at Kemble as it was coming into land. Caught fire. And poor Tony got burnt. But hey, that man, what a superstar. He's still flying.
Craft Alpha Sierra, clear to land, runway 27, surface winds 3307, gusting 15 knots, check 3 greens.
3 greens I've got, and
Timing finals for 37.
AFM clear to land.
Clear land.
Hey, for Tower, good afternoon. 7880 formation on fly past runway 27.
78820 Fairford Tower. Continue approach runway 27, QNH 1020, and it's a right-hand circuit.
78820, request land for Sukhoi 27. We will go in round. Sukhoi 27 runway this side. He's ready to land.
Roger, Sukhoi 27, continue approach. One aircraft on the runway to vacate. Sukhoi, the surface wind.
As you can see,
7 knots, clear to
the support
land,
aircraft for this very aircraft, the Sukhoi Su-27.
Number 1 is an Aleutian 76 about to turn right base. Are you visual with it?
FM visual.
Okay, view position number 2 to that. Caution brake turbulence, recommended spacing is 8 miles.
About 11 knots, covered.
Sukhoi 27, taxi to the end of the runway, vacated Alpha.
78820 on final runway 27.
Runway 27, check gear down, wind 3309 knots.
Gear down and locked away to land 78820.
And of course the IL-76. Now on the departure of this very video, you make sure you watch the video carefully. On the departures.
Red 11, you can position behind the Aleutian onto initials again, but it'll be a left brake this time, caution brake turbulence.
Alright, be advised, I'm still configured, I'll just fold this.
So we had the two aircraft from the Ukraine, the IL-76 and the Su-27. As you could see, they only went on the static because they didn't have a display. But when they took off, they wanted to put on a really good show for you. Which the 27 certainly did when it took off. It did a nice roll, very, very low. And of course the pilots of the IL-76 said, hey, anything you can... Well, they didn't do a roll, but what they did do, and you will see it on the DVD just a little later, is they retracted the landing gear too soon and they burst a couple of tyres. So look out for that when that comes up.
North of the runway, a squawk 7004.
It's runway 27.
Otek, you carry on, my man. We'll catch you later. Thank you for popping in and thank you for putting the messages into the chat room. Is it going for a second display practice? So you saw this earlier? It's going for a second.
To Victor, good afternoon, welcome to Fairford. What a lovely colour scheme. If you follow the leader vehicle number 8, it'll take you to your parking area.
I will find out for you there, Andrew. I think it was 2009, but I will check. Well, Andrew, believe it or not, it was 2007. Goodness. I didn't think it was that long ago. We'll explain to everybody else what we're talking about. So Andrew was just asking, when did the Indians come over with their Su-27s? And it was 2007, if you remember. They were on deployment over at RAF Waddington. And they put a great display together. And they took part in the air show at the Air Tattoo back in 2007.
Chippy 94, the wind 3306 knots, your number 1, say again the other request. Chippy 94, negative cable, after landing you'll be vacating first available right.
And if you were with us a couple of weeks ago, we actually featured the Indians with their Su-27s on that very DVD, which is...
Chippy 94, clear to land.
You can see it right now, and if you'd like to purchase it, you certainly can as well. So that was, I think, was that the first week we did these DVD shows?
Continue.
So if you pop over to the first page of Airshow World, look for the
You wanted to put down on the threshold behind the chip bunk.
look for the DVD shows, okay? There's a playlist there of the ones we've actually featured so far, and Royal International Air Tattoo 2007 is actually one of them, and a few people have actually purchased that DVD. So thank you very much.
The Apache, they'll be coming on.
And I've been getting some great feedback from folks, so thank you very much for anybody that's actually purchased those.
The wind and control and potential 1.
Tiger 29er, after landing aircraft short final, line up on wait, runway 27 via Foxtrot.
Behind changing landing up on the 27, Tiger 29er.
Line up slightly forward, please, so I can cross the Typhoon behind you.
Copy, 29er.
Hey, well, Kirk, if it's that takeoff you're referring to of the IL-76, I think that's what he was referring to, saying, hey, I didn't know that, Stu.
Typhoon cross runway 27.
It'll be coming up soon.
6 vacate right.
We're in leader 3, cross runway 27 behind the Typhoon. In turn, cross runway 27.
Julie mentioning the Yorkshire Moors. Yeah, beautiful place, but my goodness, I bet it's a bit bet it's a bit bleak today. Well, thank you for that, Phil Tovey, enjoying it on his great big TV. Hey, we should see the Blu-ray version of this, goodness gracious. So this 2 DVD set, it's not just on DVD, it's on Blu-ray as well. So you know how to get in touch. If not, I'll tell you towards the end of the show. And of course, you've got the photographs to see as well that Heather and Sadie have actually taken. Talking of Heather and Yorkshire Moors and all of that, that's where she rides all these racehorses. So imagine that in this weather, riding a crazy racehorse.
Ground, any leader vehicle for the Venom for Brown?
Which she certainly had good fun yesterday. Well, not good fun, must have been terrifying.
Well, Mike, clear to land, runway 27, surface wind 3409 knots.
Runway 27, November 1. Captain 33 MI astern of the Tornadoes going.
So riding at speed yesterday on one of these big thoroughbred racehorses.
Runway 27, surface wind 3309 knots.
And one of the worst possible things to happen actually happened. The reins actually snapped. You imagine that at speed.
27, right brake, QFE 1009.
I won't go into the details, but hey, she's perfectly okay.
And after vacating Tornado, surface wind 3309 knots. Tanker 2, clear to land runway 27, the surface wind 3309 knots.
Land Tanker 2.
So, of course, when you see these, and there's been a lot of horse racing over the holidays. In fact, there's some on right now. So all over Christmas, yes, spare a thought for everybody and how much work they actually put into getting that show on the road. Out riding those racehorses at 6 o'clock in the morning in the pitch black and doing all the preparing and then going to the race meetings as well. So boy oh boy, do those people earn their money, so good on you.
Sumo 2, yeah,
Sumo Roger, ground 130.5, thank you.
ground 2, mate.
29 at Foxtrot North, cross runway 27.
Hey there, Tyler. Hey, nothing's up, my man. We're all pretty good. We're having a great day right here at Airshow World with the bear and the chair. So thank you, Tyler, for joining us.
Runway 27, clear to land. The surface wind is 310 degrees at 11 knots.
Charlie, copy the final, get down, stay land.
Roger.
Absolute. You imagine that there, Julie.
Follow Turk Tower.
Go ahead.
Enter runway 27. Just pull forward about 100 yards so I can get aircraft on the other side across the runway.
Sort of copy.
So, we saw Solo Turk just a little bit earlier, okay, but it was in the plain colours. You get the pun, plain colours. But this time, it's in there, fantastic, painted up, Solo Turk special. And as we said earlier, because you've seen some of the displays twice. The first one a few moments ago, that was the recce. This is the proper display coming up.
Installed at the moment, so it's...
So make sure you watch the takeoff.
how is that for fuel in
Hopefully I've filmed it. It's hard to remember back.
10 minutes.
affirmed, 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm waiting. And departing the runway and turning to Foxtrot.
Right, do you wish to vacate the runway at Foxtrot?
Affirm, and I will wait south of Foxtrot.
Okay, that's understood. You are clear to 180 and backtrack, vacate right at Foxtrot, and then hold at the holding point again.
Copy it. So to switching to ground frequency.
Sorry, say again?
Switching ground frequency.
No, just remain with me. Please listen on this frequency.
Copy that.
Turk, runway 27, you're clear to take off and display. The surface wind is 295.
You are joking, Julie. Really? They do not want to stop. Here we go. I love that angle. Fabulous takeoff, Solo Turk. Yeah, I thought you'd like that takeoff, guys. Andrew Austin says, wow. And Stefan, awesome. Absolutely. Phil. We had plenty of snow here at East Mids Airport this morning, but the sun's out currently and certainly starting to melt away. And a big thank you to everybody watching this currently on Facebook, wherever that may be.
Full stop.
But currently talking to everybody in the chat room via YouTube, so that's the main channel where it goes out.
Runway 27.
So why not pop along to Airshow World on YouTube right now. You can subscribe, it's absolutely free. Give it a thumbs up and all of that. Hit the bell icon. That lets you get a message and you know when we're actually live or release a new video. So it'd be fantastic to see you, and also you can take part in the chat room right now, and I'll give you a mention just like we've mentioned everybody else, like Lee Davis, Andrew Austin, Jazzy John, Phil Tovey, and loads more people.
Danish Airbus 1604, good afternoon. Continue approach runway 27, report at 4 miles.
We've also got Kevin Henry VIII, Gary Williams.
Danish Air Force 1604, roger, runway 27, clear to land. The surface wind is 310 degrees, 6 knots.
Clear to land, Danish Air Force 1604.
Formation, good afternoon. Join it straight in for runway 27, right-hand circuit. The QFE is 1009 millibars. Report initial.
Report initial and Freccia Tricolore, we are looking for 5 minutes of arrest. 0 da 9 per info, non sento nessuna chiamata con fortissimo rumore. Tornare di qualcuno che esce a sinistra, via.
Oh, well, don't worry about that, JJ Aviation. The aeroplanes will be back. They'll still be there when you can get out and film them. And hey, it's too damn cold anyway to be outside filming aircraft, isn't it? So, hey, stay indoors, stay safe. And you can enjoy all these great videos that Airshow World has got to offer you. So, keep tuned.
Vortex 565, roger, continue toward the right base, report with about 2 miles to run.
1019, land threshold 27, Vortex 565.
Perfect, and you will be vacating right at Foxtrot.
First right at Foxtrot, Vortex 565.
And 2016, runway 27, clear to take off. The wind is 320 degrees, 10 knots.
Take off runway 27, put on the 2016.
Loud and clear, display Viper.
Viper Tower, hello again, hold short.
I really don't know who asked that question. Andrew Austin says, hey, when it's all safe to go out and about, where are you going to go? Springtime, hopefully. Well, my favourite places, Milton Hall, Coningsby, Lakenheath, and of course loads of stuff from East Mids Airport, but certainly won't be for quite a while at the moment for obvious reasons.
Perfect ground is 95 on the Eurojet.
Perfect ground, thank you. Really 5 now.
Copy, 5 as well, and unable as Victor without engine starts. Request the slot is still able at minute 6 past the hour after the Apaches.
Negative, mate, we're 7 minutes late. Expect slot time 1-3.
Copy 1-3 for the F-16. Confirm there's any problem with the incoming traffic that they announced me.
Any request?
Copy, then accept a 1 minute 1-3, I will be ready, no problem.
Okay, thank you. And can I have radius and maximum altitude of display? If they're able to get that, I will request.
And that is some noise.
Thank you.
Rolling out.
Here we go. You'll enjoy this.
Rolling out, 5'6", brake out, call clear. And 5 also, thank you.
5-6, runway 27, and the surface wind is 330 degrees 7 knots.
Hyper, roll.
Following flight formation, middle and 27,
Okay. Check that.
Now, this is the advantage of going to the actual arrival days and the practices and all that good stuff, because when it came to the actual display days, we didn't get to see all of this, because when they were taking part in their particular display, the weather just wasn't quite good enough to do them what they needed to do. So we just got, I think, probably one fly past.
Probably about 2 or 3 minutes so you can get the program ahead.
We've got a couple of extra shots there of misdemeanor. So currently we're looking at the Thursday of the arrivals for the actual air show. Royal International IATA 2 2011. Don't forget, 2 DVD set. Get your orders in right now by dropping the bear. That's me.
Join the other Vipers at the end.
A quick email if you are interested. Don't delay. The email address is airshowworld1@gmail.com. Okay, and in the subject, just put DVD. I'll get back to you and give you all the information you need to know.
The finals to threshold 27.
So you're actually complete display-wise?
Actually, firm, yeah. Well, if you're happy, I'll just do an approach to the threshold at 27.
Okay, clear to land 27. The surface wind is 3208 knots.
Copy the wind. England badges.
2159, fair for tower, good afternoon. Continue approach. Report at 4 DME.
So still to come, we've got the departure day with that takeoff of the IL-76 that blew the tyres.
Hold position, there'll be 3 aeroplanes to land.
But before we actually get to the departure day, which is my favourite bit of the whole weekend, we'll be showing you the photographs. So some beautiful photographs still to come. That's going to be coming up next in around about 10 minutes or so from now, where you'll see the photographs by Heather and, of course, Sadie.
Clear line up after you.
Tiger 1, you're vacating next turning on the left at Charlie. Tiger 1, contact Fairfield ground 130.5.
So back in 2011, Royal International Air Tattoo, they certainly had a lot of F-16s and yet another display. Roberto, hey Roberto, he's also knocking on the door right now. Roberto, we're gonna let you in, okay, right now. On that fabulous Facebook page that's been created, well, it's a group, don't forget, it's a group. You can add all sorts of stuff, so Roberto, I'm gonna let you in, okay? If you'd like to join that particular Facebook group, all you gotta do is just pop over to the Airshow World fan page. That's what it's called, Airshow World fan page, and we'll let you straight in. And Roberto is over there in Italy. So, Roberto, thanks for asking to be let in. And, hey, don't forget, keep the messages coming in the chat room right now on the Airshow World on YouTube. And if you are watching this for the first time, you wonder what the hell's going on. It's called the Live DVD Show, and we're looking at Royal International Air Tattoo 2 DVD set that are produced back in 2011. And if you'd like to join in on all the fun on Airshow World on YouTube, hey, come across. Subscribe to Airshow World, hit the bell icon to get the notifications, and we'll absolutely love you for it.
The surface wind 3009 knots.
Land 27.
Time 3784, continue towards left base, runway 27. November 00 Bravo, runway 27, you are clear to land, the surface wind 3208 knots.
Take the Hercules to Foxtrot North, hold short of runway 27.
Cotam 3784, you're looking for an aircraft joining on right base this time ahead of you.
Ooh, matron. Ooh. I used to love Sid James and Bernard Breslin. Sorry, if you're on Facebook, you're probably wondering what the hell we're talking about. Basically, what it is, they're just having a bit of a laugh and a chat about in the chat room live on YouTube right now. Some people have been watching the Carry On films, you know. So any second we shall go back to the main menu, in fact right now. So let's just hold that there a moment. We shall get back to that. Let's go back to the main menu by hopefully doing this. Right, main menu. Aha, we're back at the main menu. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at some of the photographs, this time by Heather. So there's so many. You've got Wednesday, Thursday. In fact, there was so many photographs on the Thursday, I created 2 menus for it. But one of my absolute favourite days is the Monday departures. That's the video for that is coming up very, very soon. But let's have a look at some of these photographs that Heather took. Then we'll have a look at, after we've seen the departure video, which is coming up next, we'll see some of Heather and Sadie's actual photographs. So if you're not already aware, okay, so Heather, I think she was either 10 or 11 when she took these, and Sadie, she was I think she was 7, but you'll be amazed. Come on, an 11-year-old taking photographs like this, absolutely crazy. But and for regular viewers of Airshow World, you'd have seen them actually on the video. It was last week. They were there busy taking the photographs, and this was the result. So beautiful photographs. And all of these photographs in this format are all on the DVD as well. So don't forget, 2 DVD set. Okay, look at that shot. Wonderful. 2 DVD set. It includes the video every single day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Goodness, that takes some saying. So photographs from every one of those days, and of course all the video as well. It's on a 2 DVD set, this particular one. It's available on DVD with the normal definition, or you can have the full high definition on Blu-ray. What we're looking at the moment, this version I'm playing, is the DVD version. Tony the Bruin taking off in that Bronco that we were talking about a little bit earlier. Great shots, loving it. So hope you're enjoying this. So thank you very much there, Jazzy, saying, hey, yeah, good pics, Heather. In fact, I might send a message over to somebody special. Just hold on. There we go. I'm typing away. Well, thank you. Continuous Wave sharing the actual video. So, top man, thank you very much. Don't forget, if you are watching this, don't forget, keep sharing. That certainly helps. And what else helps Airshow World? Well, making sure that you subscribe. That's one of the important things. But also giving it the thumbs up, all those sort of things. So, hey, please do that. And as you can see, we are look at these photographs. Wow. So, of course, I'm biased, aren't I? But don't forget, these were taken by, she was either 11 or 12 at the time, and all taken from the RIAT enclosure, Friends of Royal International, look at that, Friends of Royal International Air Tattoo. It's the grandstand they have, sort of almost in the middle of the airfield, so you get a real great view of the aircraft taking off, and that's where, fingers crossed, if the air show's on this should I say next year, that's where I hope to be. I certainly have the tickets booked, but yes, for reasons we don't mention that C-19, do we? So hopefully it will happen. We will have to see next year. I'll be saying this year soon, won't I, in a couple of days? So we'll keep these photographs going for just a little bit longer. Absolutely spot on shot. Love it. Aha, we'll see the Vulcan in a minute. Yes, it would have been fabulous to have got Heather on the Christmas special, but for obvious reasons we weren't able to do that. But at some point, when everything's all good, we hope to get her over here, and yep, we'll get her live on the air. But you will see Sadie's photographs after. And I'll just show you the departure. My goodness. Remember, that was a departure takeoff shot. That's crazy. Wonderful. That's the wonderful. That was the wonderful Vulcan. So thoroughly enjoy. I hope you're enjoying this. So you don't just get the videos, you don't just get all the fabulous radio comms, you get all these beautiful photographs coming up on your TV screens. That's the best way to view this. Okay, if you have the DVD, it's what they call a dual layer, so they can fit all of this video actually on to the DVD. So it's about 8.5 gigabytes, the DVD. So it plays much better on your TVs. Okay, so that's the way to actually view it. But because obviously some computers with their old DVD players and what have you can be a little bit finicky, but it's specially designed to mainly play on your TVs. So, and of course, we've had Kirk Ferrari. He absolutely loves them and he's looking forward, obviously, to getting a copy of this. And he's actually purchased it. If you are interested in getting yourself a copy, drop my good self an email address. Are you ready for it? Get those pens out. Get ready. Okay. If you're watching this on Facebook, okay, it is Escher World 1. That's the figure 1 at gmail.com. Looking at that shot, that looks strange, doesn't it? It's got a red arrow behind it. So that red bit, yeah, that was a good shot. And of course, the beautifully tiger-painted Hunter from the Swiss. Now coming up. Okay, as you can see, that's the Ukrainian Su-27. This is the aircraft you've got to look for, the IL-76, when I play the video for this. Okay, so watch it carefully when I play the video. Video coming up very, very soon. Because they wanted to put a bit of a show on when they actually took off, because they didn't take part in the actual displays over the weekend. So they wanted to put something special on, and boy oh boy did they prove it. The Su-27 actually did a low roll, and the IL-76, as we mentioned earlier, retracted the gear a little bit too early, and that actually blew 2 tires. But that video is all coming up very, very soon. Okay, so we'll keep showing you a few more of these beautiful, beautiful videos, because as you see, fabulously painted up German Tornado. The Germans certainly know how to paint their tornadoes. Talking of which, don't forget our very good friend, that's Gordon Bennett from GB Model Zone. He's currently building that tornado that he came over and picked up a couple of weeks ago. So hope that show went okay on Christmas Day there for you, there, Gordon. So good luck with that in your Sprue Surgeon YouTube channel. And right, so that was Heather's photographs from the Royal International Air Tattoo, but you only just saw the Monday. You've got Thursday, 2 sets for Thursday, and the Wednesdays as well. So much on that particular DVD. This is DVD 2 that we're looking at. So let's get back to some more video. We'll be showing Sadie's photographs at the end of the Monday displays. Well, takeoff shots. They weren't displays. You know what I'm saying. Are you ready for it? Okay, let's hit it right now. It's Monday. Take it away. And don't forget.
7 and new score for you 4771.
Watch out for that Ukrainian IL-76. I'll prompt you when it comes up.
Which way are you going? You're going to Charlie South.
And popped into the chat room right now is Morgan Gray. Hiya, Morgan. Always good to see you, my man. Over there in the USA.
He's in front of me now.
Okay, Turk C2, Charlie South, hold short runway 27.
Charlie South, 27.
You need some of these cones moved out the way, sir?
Left down to green, that speed is Bravo, so just close it with the...
I sign up and wait.
Alpha November, switch to Fairford Tower 124.8. 2.5.260, you see green.
Leader 8 can take that, and we vacate to 27.
Leader 8, roger, thank you.
So great comments in the chat room today. Thank you for putting them in. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you. And when we say the chat room, we're talking about the chat room on the YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I can't say much to the folks on the Facebook, but I do appreciate you watching this on Facebook.
Tiger 29, continue with leader vehicle number 9 to Fox South, hold short 27.
But if you'd like to get the full action and all the good fun, why not pop over right now to Escher World live on YouTube? Put a message in the chat box, the old chocolate box of life. And of course, we'll give you a good mention. We'll say hi, just like we will do to Gary Inge and Lee Davis, Kevin Henry VIII.
Griffin, you on the end of the subs?
And of course, Morgan Gray, Julie Rotherham, and everybody else. Hey, keep the messages coming, okay?
The Griffins are tagged on the end, you can leave them if you wish. 1-1, good morning to you. Continue with vehicle number 3 to Foxtrot South, hold short 27.
Okay, visual on follow me number 3, and do you squawk forward, please? Taxi behind, follow me number 3. We're just holding to get the Griffins to capture.
Air Force 151, runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 250 degrees, 16, gusting 21 knots.
29, switch to tower 124.8, goodbye.
Over down 148 by Tiger 9.
Tiger 28, switch tower 1248, goodbye.
Tower 1248 by Tiger 28.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure there. Robert Paynes has just popped in for a watch. Nice Saab 105 there. It's beautiful, isn't it? That Tiger painted 105. Beautiful.
Runway 27, 322 after the departing Rafales.
And of course, to put you in the picture what it is, it's called the DVD show. That's what we're doing right now, live from the edit room with Stu Bear.
250 degrees at 15, gusting 21 knots. French Air Force 7411, contact Bryce radar 134.550. 29 runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 250 degrees, 15 knots. Swedish Air Force 391, squawk 4772. 4772, super close. And Swede Force 391, line up and wait, runway 27.
Well, you saw Heather's photograph of that just a moment ago, and there you have the video. So, Robert, I hope you enjoyed that.
Surface wind 250 degrees, 16 knots. Runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 260 degrees, 13 knots.
Gripper number 3 airborne.
Sweet Force Gold 299, do you want us to change for Bryce?
Sweet Force 391, contact Bryce radar 123.550, bye-bye.
Well, let's give Andrew the answer to the question. How many folks have subscribed recently? Well, we very quickly heading towards 54,000 subscribers, which is incredible. So thank you, everybody. Don't forget, keep subscribing. It's much appreciated.
Thanks for coming. See you next year.
And Hawk 01, good copy. Thank you guys a lot as well. And this time, squawking 7,000 and switching. Bye-bye.
Bye now. 1 and 2, clear for takeoff, runway 27, surface wind 260 degrees. degrees at 15, gusting 20.
Clear takeoff, landing 1 and 2. Ground alien 3, ready to taxi, negative installation.
Alien 3, roger, continue with leader vehicle number 7.
Copy, follow vehicle 7, alien 3.
Alien 3, Fairfield Tower, good morning. Hold at Foxtrot South, report ready for departure.
If you're watching this currently on Facebook,
Runway 27, clear for takeoff. The surface wind.
we will be leaving you on Facebook very, very soon, okay? So certainly think about popping over to continue watching
604,
right now live over from the edit room
with vehicle number 9.
on YouTube. It's Airshow World and it's YouTube. So hey, thank you for joining us on Facebook, but if you want to continue watching, pop over right now.
Thanks, British Air Force 1604, continue Foxtrot North, hold short, runway 27.
Continue to Foxtrot North, hold short, runway 27, Denver Force 16024.
Leader vehicle for 2 times Danish F-16 in red.
Clear for takeoff. Surface wind 250 degrees, 16 knots.
Clear takeoff, runway 27, Denver Force 1604.
Vortex, ground vortex 468. We are currently at the southeastern edge of the southern taxiway, ready for taxi for 27.
Vortex 468, fair for ground, roger. Readability 5, continue with leader vehicle number 3 to holding point Foxtrot South, holding short of runway 27.
Continue with leader vehicle 3, Foxtrot South for runway 27, Wilco Vortex 468.
That's correct. Switch to tower now, 124.8.
Popped into the chat room right now. We've got John Zink. Hiya, John. Who else? Robert Payne putting some fantastic comments in, so keep those messages coming, Robert. Much appreciated.
Leader 2, French Air Force and Bronco, crossing runway 27 now.
Leader 9, you're looking cross opposite direction. Leader 9, cross the runway, report vacated.
Leader 9, cross report.
3260, you ready for taxi?
That's it from Danish Air Force 3260.
Danish Air Force 3260, thank you. Follow leader vehicle number 7 to holding point Foxtrot South, hold short.
I don't think there's a time setting on Facebook there, Andrew. It's just me. I like to give everybody on YouTube
Line up and wait.
the absolute 100%. Sometimes it gets a little bit tricky, sort of flicking between one and then the other. So
hold short of runway 27, the QNH 997 millibars.
Technical 01 copies 997, we'll get Solomon number 7 in sight following him.
French Air Force 4221, contact Fairford Tower 124.8. Golf Kilo, contact Bye-bye.
Ground leader 2 to cross north to south at Charlie, visual with the exiting Mirage and Saudi Hawk.
Danish Air Force 3260, contact Bryce radar 134.550. Bye-bye.
Switching Bryce at 134.550. Bye-bye.
6705 Fairfield Tower, continue approach, runway 27.
Continue approach, runway 27, so 6705.
The vehicle for the Strike Master on Brown.
The one's in front of him, and we can make Charlie.
Leader 1, thank you. Brake, Dragon Rider. Follow leader vehicle number 1. Hold short, holding point Charlie, runway 27, the QNH 997 millibars.
Richard, I think that particular bit where the tyre bursts, I think that's around about, I think it's towards the end of the actual departures, so I think that's about 20 minutes away, something like that, but certainly worth sticking around for and watching, so he's looking forward to that.
7 gusting 22 knots.
Runway 27, Saudi 6705.
4771.
Holding position 4771, limit 06.
06 feedback correct. After the landing, Hercules, line up and wait, runway 27.
Line up and wait after the Hercules, limit 06.
06, if possible, can you pull forward slightly to allow us to line up the helicopter behind you? German Army 2-4. Follow the Tucano in front and line up and wait at runway 27. You will be number 2 to depart. 06, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Surface wind 250 degrees at 13, gusting 20 knots.
Clear takeoff,
German Army 2-4, runway 27 is now available. Do you just wish to depart runway 27 now?
And a very good afternoon to you, John. Nice to see you, my boy.
Rise 123.550. Bye.
So don't forget, all of these radio comms, you've got a choice. You can have them playing, or you can switch them off, because all of the radio comms were recorded separately, okay?
Runway 27, the QNH 997 millibars.
So I mentioned it earlier. You just think about how much editing this particular video took to put all of these radio comms in at the right time. So what you're hearing, they were all recorded separately and then put into the video afterwards. Wow.
123.550.
123.550.
01, holding short, 27 on the south side. Be advised, we're going to be my number 2 will be 20 seconds to trail on takeoff.
Jackal 01, line up and wait, runway 27.
Jackal, line up and wait, 27.
French 4221 and ending 170, ready to climb for festival for the blue. Runway 27 at Charlie. Ground leader 9+2 at Charlie North to south cross, please.
Leader 9+2, expedite cross runway 27 at Charlie.
The 9+2 expediting, block call vacated.
So this is the Air Force.
Wonderful stuff. And the way these radio comms, the way I captured these was to a digital Tascam digital recorder, and every time it breaks through the squelch, it automatically records to the digital recorder. So when it records one of the radio comms, it puts a time stamp onto the actual recording. So then when I synchronize everything, I look at the actual timing of the piece of video. And so if it was taken at 9:35, I look for the timestamp on a audio recording for the radio comm that also says 9:35. And that's how I synchronize them. That's how I get it all spot on. As near spot on as possible.
27, the QNH 997 millibars.
Because I'm sure with some of you guys who've got these airband radio scanners, you know when you just have them running, you know, they make all sorts of horrible noises sometimes. And that's the last thing you want when you're watching a video back. A bit like that.
Copy me, Golf Roger. Golf Foxtrot Mike, route towards a right base from a 27, take up the left hand orbit and start right. That's correct, pit special, just departed Fairford Rigging to Bybury.
I love saying this next one. Photo for you!
It's a Golf Foxtrot Mike.
Nice to see you in the chat room today. Right now, live over on Asia World YouTube.
Just looking ahead of you, if we crossed you after the Hawkster Park, could you pass the other traffic?
Yes, I'll go to the east of it.
Okay, well, what we'll look to do is just to hold the package, second package of the Freckie, so you can go onto the loop and hold there once we get you across.
Romeo Golf Airborne, request basic service. Presently heading about 330, routing Worcester, outbound Liverpool, going to Carlisle.
Delivery.
Alpha Romeo Golf. VFR 1000 feet, request a basic service. I'm routing to Carlisle. I'm going to go to the west of Liverpool zone. immediately from here, over, what's the deck?
Well, thank you for joining us there, Kevin Henry the 8th, with his crown as well. We'll see you next time for the next live show, mate. Thank you.
Ground 130.5, goodbye.
130.5 and turn left, that's fine.
Tankard after departing Frecce, land point runway 27.
Okay, line up, Tankard, and we're going to please.
Tankard at Squawk 3725, onward frequency 134550.
Thank you very much, GB Model Zone. Don't forget, we've still got a roundabout. I'll have a look at the timing.
Number 9, I think, is parking here.
Still got around about 20 to 30 minutes to run of the show, so hey, loads more stuff still to come. And just time to mention what is coming up over the next week right here on Airshow World.
Air Force 431, leader vehicle number 6, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
Well, the next scheduled show will be next Monday at 1 p.m. And we'll be looking at yet another DVD. So that's the next scheduled show, but that's why it's important to make sure you subscribe to Airshow World and get the notifications by hitting the bell icon. Because you just never know when we're going to go live.
Breitling, that's understood. Mike Juliet November 284 plus leader vehicle number 1, enter runway 27 and vacate at Charlie.
So there's no Friday live show this week, obviously, but we'll be back with the Friday night live shows from next week with the Meet the Fans and all those sort of things. So,
Sierra Romeo Golf 37, contact Fairford Tower 124.8.
Thank you very much, Julie, in the chat room. She says, hey, if you're interested in buying a limited edition Airshow World DVD, drop Stu a line. Send me that email across to airshowworld1, figure 1 that is, at gmail.com, airshowworld1 at gmail.com. And in the subject, just put DVD, and I'll get back to you with all the information that you need.
India 28, question 21.
Thank you, Julie.
Runway 27, cleared to land, wind 250 degrees 15 knots. Roger. Navy 268, QS1 route, goodbye.
QS1 en route, good day, Navy 268.
Leader 8, do you want me to stay with the Jordanian in pink?
Yeah, where's he going?
You told him to vacate left. It's called sign confusion, a Belgian and a Jordanian, same numbers.
Leader 8, route Jordanian 345, hold position.
Leader 8, hold position.
Leader vehicle number 8, if you go in front of the Jordanian 345, take him round the loop now, round the loop, holding point Foxtrot.
Okay.
Air Force 431, runway 27, you are cleared takeoff, wind 250 degrees 14 knots. 46565.
Yeah, 46565 at Foxtrot, hold for 27.
46565, roger, and land upon the threshold of runway 2765.
Royal Jordanian Air Force 345, continue now to follow leader vehicle number 8, round to holding point Foxtrot.
Cabin, continue follow Mika number 8, the holding point Foxtrot, Jordanian Force 345.
Come 37 for high west, 46565.
India 2219, land point 8, runway 27.
Leader 8, thank you for the marathon. Royal Jordanian 345, Romeo Juliet Zulu 345, contact Fairford Tower 124.8, thank you for your help.
46565, QS1 route, goodbye.
En route, Wallet, many thanks, 46565.
Leader vehicle for the Vulcan, please.
Leader 9's there.
Leader 9, thank you.
Fairford Ground, good morning, Vulcan, request taxi.
Vulcan, Fairford Ground, good morning. Follow leader vehicle number 9 and just stand by for the route.
Leader 9, Vulcan.
9, are we going to Bravo?
Understand, taxi to Bravo.
Vulcan, just stand by. Break. Leader vehicle number 9, would you prefer to route via Bravo? Is that easiest?
It's going to have to be Bravo from leader 9.
Vulcan, follow leader vehicle number 9, holding point Bravo initially for a runway 27 departure, the QNH 997 millibars.
Taxiway Bravo for 27 departure, 997 Vulcan.
Goodbye.
123, it's 555, return 4615.
Now leader 3 and the beach 18 have repositioned the orange and safe ground and touchdown.
Leader 3, thank you. Could you go and do the German Air Force transfer for me on Brown?
Leader 3 heading that way.
Alpha Sierra Foxtrot, Roger, route towards finals, runway 27, traffic information for you. Griffin helicopter departed this time, routing Bybury further north.
Roger, traffic copy, then route towards final 27, gone for Seafox.
The vehicle for the T61 and the Seneca as a package off orange, please, for Charlie.
Vulcan vacated.
Vulcan, thank you. German Air Force 161, Fairford Ground, good morning. Follow leader vehicle number 3 when you can to holding point Bravo, the QNH 997 millibars.
Follow me 3, holding Bravo, QNH 997, German Air Force 161.
Ground leader 16 approaching the Seneca. What's the package?
It should be the T61, Civ 32.
4 knots out.
Go Seafox, thank you.
The vehicle, pick up a Cherokee, vacating at Charlie onto Brown.
Tarnish 172, runway 27, clear takeoff, wind is 260 degrees, 16 knots. Okay, and so this is your clearance, you ready to copy, sir?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's climb straight ahead to altitude 1,500 feet, then turn up to track 330 degrees magnetic to clear the TRA, not above altitude 3,000 feet, maintaining VFR.
Nice one, Julie. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes, well said, yes. Hey, the Vulcan. Let's see if we follow it. Remember the photograph? Let's
see. Lima, India Sierra, Roger. Hold Charlie South, I'll call you.
So you saw Heather's photograph earlier.
Cromwell 69.
There you saw the video.
Line up runway 27, Cromwell 6.
Maintaining 2,000 feet for Bryce.
Vulcan, contact Bryce now, 119.0. Goodbye.
Surprise, 119.0 Vulcan. Many thanks, goodbye.
Be 6704, will you be holding in your present position?
Yes, sir, I don't know, the marshaller is stop us here, we don't know what's the problem. We are checking with him, please.
Okay, I believe your tyres are deflated.
It is normal, sir. It is too heavy, but it is normal.
Need a vehicle,
Virgin Air Force 495, clear takeoff from a 27, set wind 240 degrees, 16 knots, maximum 22. Apache after the departing Augusta will line up and wait runway 27.
Occupying aircraft line up wait, Eagle Apache.
Mustang Roger, call you. Break Eagle Apache, lift approved. Set course to Bybury, wind 240 degrees, 17 knots, gusting 21.
Approved, set route to Bybury, Eagle Apache.
The 336, runway 27, clear takeoff, wind 250 degrees, 17 knots, maximum 21.
Clear takeoff, runway 27, 336.
Mustang formation after departing Airbus 330, land point on runway 27, squawk 4771.
line up on way from 274771 to course master.
And on route frequency 123550 when instructed.
12355 when instructed.
Nels Air Force to 1, check Victor. 2. Airport grounds, Nels Air Force to 1, taxi.
Netherlands Air Force 21, thank you. There's a Vigilant motor glider coming from your left-hand side. Once he's passed you, right turn to hold at holding point Foxtrot. Runway 27, QNH 997 millibars.
Nels Air Force to 1 is visual with the ultralight. We'll follow him, QNH 997.
Right, leader vehicle number 2 and Saudi 6704, leader vehicle number 3, German Air Force 161, enter runway 27 to vacate at Charlie North.
NR 27, vacate at Charlie North, for the view, German Air Force 161.
Yes, John. John saying, hey, wow, that's an A330 military version of something. Yes, it was a special particular weekend.
To runway 27, clear takeoff in 250 degrees 14 knots, gusting 21.
On the Friday night, it was named on this particular airshow weekend as Voyager, and it's now what the RAF use for doing their air-to-air refueling. So we all now know it as the Voyager.
Clear takeoff, wind is 260 degrees 18 knots, maximum 23.
Nels Air Force 1, clear for takeoff, runway 27.
Calling ground, is that the B-52?
Negative, sir.
Delivery, initial please 126.15.
Yes, sir, spoke delivery, they switched over you for taxi.
Alan 71, roger, I'll call you back in just a second.
71.
Leader 8, Alan 71.
Leader 8, roger. Alan 71, fair for ground. Follow leader vehicle number 8, holding point Bravo. The QNH 997 millibars.
907, we have number 8 in sight, up to all short of Bravo, Charles 1.
Viper 1 plus leader 1, there's a helicopter lifted to depart from your right-hand side after he's passed cross runway 27, Charlie North.
Sierra Victor Alpha 6704, line point runway 27.
Line Barrows on runway 27, waiting for the squawk, please.
German Air Force 161, contact Bryce 134.55, goodbye.
Bryce 134.55, goodbye. German Air Force 161.
Golf Foxtrot Mike, Charlie South, line point runway 27.
Fine, go ahead.
Line up on weight 27.
No, don't you worry, Richard, you haven't missed it yet.
04, line up Barrows on runway 27, confirm.
Saudi 6704, A firm, there will be one departure ahead of you.
Roger.
6704, runway 27, clear takeoff, wind 260 degrees, 18 knots, maximum 23. Viper formation after departing Charlie 130, line point runway 27.
After 130, line up weight, Viper. 7 can go for the tutor to come back to the Chinook.
Leader 7, that's good. Jordanian Falcons, after the Hunter from your right-hand side, turn right, then left to hold at Echo for runway 27, the QNH 997 millibars. Rolling. Go.
On line point runway 27.
Right on, we're 37, have a 1-1.
Delta Papa Golf is finals, gear down for 27.
Delta Papa Golf, roger. See you now, just one right-hand orbit read, please reposition finals, one more to go.
Roger. Repositioning finals.
2 flaps, go. Coming right.
Havoc 1-1, the Viper formation is VFR, turning right now. You are cleared, takeoff 27, wind is 240 degrees 17 knots, gusting 23.
Clear takeoff, Havoc 1-1.
In fact, leader 8, Talon 71, you can enter the runway now. Enter the runway now.
Hey, don't you worry there, Richard. It's still to come. You've not missed it. They were talking about tyres a little earlier, saying they were a bit low, but he said, no, that's perfectly normal.
997 millibars.
But still to come, don't you worry.
From 68 line point, runway 27, have your
And if you had missed it,
477.
I'd just go to the menu and click on the menu button, because there's a shortcut that takes you straight to that particular shot.
And
So
you are cleared takeoff.
don't you worry. It's still to come.
Scampton 33, just continue down to holding point Foxtrot. That's behind the Hercules, please. And if you can find your own way, it's straight down the taxiway behind the Hercules, if that's okay with you. Will go. Thank you.
Perfect ground, sumo formation, ready for taxi.
Sumo formation, Fairford ground, follow leader vehicle number 7, holding point Foxtrot, the QNH 997 millibars.
Holding point Foxtrot with 997 millibars set. Sumo.
Talon 71, runway 27.
What does Andrew Austin say? He says, I bet the control tower staff are pleased when RIAT is finished with all the work they do.
Contact Fairford Tower.
And don't forget, they're all volunteers.
Falcon, Falcon Tower at 124.8. Falcon, let's go, Falcon Tower 124.8.
Of course, they're all proper air traffic controllers. I think the guy who's doing the air traffic control that you can hear at the moment, I think is from Birmingham. I think. Not 100% sure, but I think that's where he was from. Unfortunately, very sadly, he retired, I think, last year or the year before.
That's correct. Your frequency after departure is 123.4. Jordanian Falcons, caution vortex from departing Hunter. You are cleared for takeoff. The surface wind is 26016 knots. Jordanian Falcons, confirm you are cleared for takeoff. 25014 knots.
Clear for takeoff, Jordanian Falcon. Falcons, booster bump 1.
Hampton 33, report leaving the frequency.
Departures 123.55.
Line up runway 27, number 2 to depart. Alpha Mike Echo 7902, runway 27. You are cleared for takeoff. The surface wind is 25015 knots.
Alpha Mike Echo 3902.
Jordanian Falcons, contact line
Well,
at
Warlord,
123.4.
we're very pleased to have you. So thank you for joining us. It's much appreciated. Thank you.
Belgian Air Force 621, Fairford Tower, runway 27, continue approach, report at 4 DME.
Will do, Belgian Air Force 621.
Combine, you with me?
Combine's with you.
Okay, just hold position.
Holding position.
Okay, Flapjack 01, follow that package, hold at Bravo, short of runway 27.
Follow the package, hold short to Flapjack 01.
Hey, Kirk. Yeah, the reason I said Birmingham controller, because accidentally, one of the days he said, yeah, welcome to Birmingham Airport. And he said, oh, sorry, Fairford. So that's the reason I thought it was Birmingham, but
Mike Echo 79.
I don't know for sure.
134.550.
134.55, we blind. Thank you, guys.
To 1, able first right.
Okay, you can vacate to Deco. I think you're okay there.
Echo 621.
Breitling, after the departing microlights, line up runway 27. Belgian Air Force 621, contact Fairford ground on 130.5, Totsies.
130.5, Totsies.
Microlight combine, runway 27, clear for takeoff, 27018 knots.
Can do if you want. 60 is right there now.
621 is with you.
Belgian Air Force 621, Fairford Grand, follow leader 6. He's in your 12 o'clock now to Apron Gold.
Inside to April Gold.
Leader 3, I'm happy for you to leave the package now.
Leader 3, I'm breaking off.
Heritage 11, hold position, contact tower 124.8.
124.8,
Flapjack 01, hold position, contact tower 124.8.
Breitling, runway 27, clear for takeoff. The surface wind is 27017 knots. Fair for tower, continue approach, report at 4 DME.
Leader 2, say again.
There's a Casa going to vacate on the north side, somewhere between Charlie and Echo for apron pink.
Yes, we can do that.
Leader 2 is yours. It looks like Charlie's blocked, is that right? Will it need to go to Bravo?
The R76 is blocking.
Do we know what's happening with that? Is he starting there?
November 3000 Bravo for taxi.
November 3000 Bravo, follow leader 7 to hold Foxtrot South, short of runway 27, QNH 997 millibars.
997 and follow leader 7 to hold short of 3000 Bravo.
Careful ground, 1045 Charlie Foxtrot, close to taxiway Charlie, ready for taxi.
Hey,
November
Andrew.
45 Charlie Foxtrot, follow leader 5, hold at Bravo, short of runway 27.
Andrew Austin, me too, mate.
7 clear for takeoff, 26015 knots.
But this will wake you up. Beautiful. Look at this aircraft.
Heritage 11, roger, clear takeoff in turn, 26016 knots.
Take off in turn, Heritage 11.
And another one of our fabulous guests that took part in last week's Christmas show. That's our very own Elvis from down there in Southampton. Both himself and Tracy sent in this fantastic Christmas greeting video. So good to see you in the chat room there, Elvis. And hope you've had a great Christmas. And of course, the same message goes out to everybody in the chat room today, or if you're on Facebook watching this. And thank you everybody that sent those great Christmas greetings into the Christmas show last week. If you missed it, hey, that video is there right now on the first page of Airshow World.
21 knots. German Air Force 118, follow the Beach 18.
German Air Force 118, follow Beach 18.
November 3000 Bravo, report leaving the frequency.
3000 Bravo, leaving frequency.
Bye.
Bye, thanks for the weekend.
Ground November 610 Alpha Tango.
November 610 Alpha Tango, standby.
German Air Force 118 after the departing beach craft on the runway, line up.
German Air Force 118 after the departing beach, line up, runway 27.
Air Force 118, runway 27 clear for takeoff, the surface wind 25019 knots.
German Air Force 118, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Hawk 01, clear for ground, pass your message.
Ground Warhawk 1, ready for taxi to left 16.
Warhawk 01, follow leader 7 to hold at Bravo, short of runway 27.
Copy, we've got follow lead 7 flight.
Elvis, I know the feeling. Same here. Ate too much, drank too much.
Runway 27 and backtrack to the threshold.
What a fantastic time we had. It was great.
Tiger 1, pass your message.
Yeah, ready to start up in about 5 minutes depart for Odium. 20 minutes en route, 1 hour endurance.
Roger, could you pass that to delivery, please? 126.15.
We were drinking lots of these sour apple shots.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff, surface wind 26017 knots.
Belgian Air Force 621, when ready, contact Fairford Tower 124.8. They will issue you a squawk.
When ready, 124.
Yes, Robert, that's Misdemeanor. Beautiful, beautiful aeroplane.
After the departing Seeking helicopter, line up runway 27.
After departing, Seeking, line up 27,
Warhawk 01, 241.825, thank you.
Tiger 1 Meteor is ready to taxi and follow me, 1 in front of me.
Tiger 1, follow leader 1, hold at Bravo, short of runway 27.
Bravo short, 27, okay.
2184, the previous departing Seeking will be turning to the left with the traffic in sight. You're cleared for takeoff. The surface wind is 26018 knots.
Okay. Good afternoon, it's the Red Arrows. Cross taxi to Foxtrot North.
Red Arrows, Roger, taxi Foxtrot North, short of runway 27, the QNH is 997 millibars.
And line up, behind your breath.
Red Arrows, AFM.
Good afternoon, Red Arrows approaching Foxtrot North to hold, 27.
Red Arrows, Fairford Tower, Roger, after departing Embraer, runway 27, line up.
Line up and wait after the Embraer, Red Arrows.
Grand good morning, Science 01 with you.
Science 01, hello again, pass your message.
Science 01, Dornier 228, we're on stand 45, orange section. We are ready for taxi for a VFR departure, slot time 1156.
Science 01, follow lead F3 to hold short of runway 27 at Bravo, expecting a backtrack.
Follow leader 3 and for runway 27, holding a Bravo and expecting a backtrack. Science 01.
Q30, so we will have to go left of centre line.
Copy that, Science 01.
Red Arrows arrival to 12355.
Sure. Tiger 01, runway 27, clear for takeoff, surface wind 26016 knots.
Clear takeoff, Tiger 1.
Prefect formation after departing Meteor lineup. Prefect formation, when you're happy against any potential wake turbulence from that Meteor, you're clear for takeoff, the surface wind 25016 knots.
Tiger 1, Wilco, who do you recommend to talk to down here?
You're going to Odium?
A firm.
One enter the runway and backtrack.
Enter 27 and backtrack, Science 01.
Saudia 6705, follow the Dornier 228, backtrack the runway.
Follow as a number 2 to backtrack at the runway Saudi 6705.
Hotel Bravo, Romeo Victor Victor. Roger, follow the Charlie 130 onto the runway. You can backtrack the full length of the runway.
Backtracking at full length, Science 01.
Saudia 6705, vacate first turning on the left at Charlie North.
Copy that, vacating to the first left Charlie North Saudi 6705.
Hotel Victor Victor, follow the Charlie 130, vacating at Charlie North.
Before you take the aircraft, there's a big large piece of plastic here, just gone behind that white tent. You know where the green transporter is now? It's just this side of it, and it's just blowing it, quite a large one.
Yeah, we're going to deal with that for you.
Thank you very much.
Copy that, remain to speak, continue taxi to Foxtrot North Saudi 6705.
Hotel Victor Victor, follow the Hercules to Foxtrot North.
Leader vehicle, I've got a Chipmunk for Orange via Bravo. It's got 10 to run. Well, probably about another 15 to run.
Need a 6, we'll go and wait at Bravo for him.
Thank you.
And Fairford ground, this is November 352 Bravo Charlie, ready to taxi IFR.
November 352 Bravo Charlie, Roger, with the Follow Me vehicle. You'll be approaching you very shortly from your left, that'll be leader 2, and taxi to Foxtrot South to hold short of runway 27.
Roger, Foxtrot South, then 27, we'll cut the Follow Me in sight.
For takeoff, runway 27, Roger, 462.
So that is clear for lineup for Saudi 6705.
That is affirmative.
Good afternoon, on taxiway Charlie request, cross runway 27.
Hold position and contact tower on 124.8.
Clear to taxi to the holding position, runway 27. On hold position, contact tower on 124.8. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, Hotel Bravo, Hotel Zulu Delta, also request taxi.
Ground 7880 formation.
78820 formation, Fairford Tower. Hold position, I will call you.
Standing by 7880 formation. 1880 formation, crossing runway 27.
That is correct, and then taxi to holding point Foxtrot North.
Clear to taxi to holding point, runway 27 north.
550, goodbye.
134, this one 550, so the 7055.
Is that you just opposite the tower then?
Affirm Zulu Delta.
Okay, taxi down the northern taxiway to Foxtrot North to hold short of runway 27.
Copy taxi in northern taxiway to Foxtrot
You
North.
can see what's taxiing out right now. It's the aircraft we've been talking about. It's that IL-76, so don't forget, when it takes off...
Thank you, Leader 3 and German Air Force.
Watch it very carefully, okay?
Runway 27 to Papa Golf, hold short of runway 27 and contact the tower on 124.8.
The official line was that he retracted the gear just too early. But you'll see it. See what you think.
27. Have a nice day. Sorry, goodbye.
I have to park here, so they're bringing a KC-135 the opposite direction on the tow.
That's understood.
Vampire Blue, ground.
Okay.
Are you ready for taxi?
And Hotel Bravo Hotel Zulu Delta is waiting, holding short for the
Thanks, we just need a follow me vehicle, so I'll be with you very shortly.
Cover that, no break. Hotel Zulu.
Okay, November 510 Alpha Golf, have clearance and weather, slot time.
Here we go then. So, pay great attention to this. If you're watching it on Facebook, if you're watching it on YouTube, wherever you're watching this right now, pay great attention to this takeoff.
To taxi.
And ground Herky 93, we got that number one follow me inside of back to try and talk to us.
Okay, up there. If you follow the follow me vehicle.
Copy that, Herky 93 will be following the follow me. But...
93, apologies, yeah, that's the one.
IL-76 has blown 2 tyres on rolling, just as he rotated. 2 tyres blew.
That's understood. The formation.
Delta 7 turn line up to 7.
So as you can see, they decided that they wanted to do something special when they actually took off, and both of them did. But did he retract the ties too soon? I don't know, well, not the ties, the landing gear. Did he retract it too soon? That was the official line, but I'll leave it to you. Was it too heavy? I don't know.
Moment possible burst tyres. So it's probably if you just remain in your current position, and we'll let you know as soon as we can.
German Air Force, NTR 56 copies.
Nothing Illusion, we think burst a couple of tyres on departure. We're just picking up some debris at the moment from the Charlie intersection, but it does need sweeping. Will you be able to get it up on before the Charlie intersection?
German Air Force 156 on 124.8.
German Air Force, NTR 56 holding short 127 and switching to 1.
Thank you, Home Hobbies.
most of the major pieces have been retrieved from the centerline area, other than a few very small bits of around about sort of 2 to 3 centimetres at most, around about the edges.
Okay, that's understood. Thank you for that. And confirm you vacated.
A-firm, runway vacated, Gromit.
And I hope you enjoyed that. Richard Staff, he'd been waiting to see that. So,
vehicles for the Vampire then, please.
Leader 7 to front of the Vampire.
Sorry, it's so bad, the radio. Try again.
Leader 7's with the Vampire.
Thanks for your patience.
Sorry, ground. Was he going up to Bravo? Confirm again.
No, what do you mean, the Vampires?
A-firm.
No, they're going to do Charlie.
Oh, okay.
nice one, Richard. Thanks for the mention.
61 taxi, hold short of runway 27.
Still to come up, we've still got lots more of the takeoffs and what have you. It's the Monday, it's the departure day, so still more to come. And don't forget the more photographs. That's what we're going to wrap the show up with Sadie's photographs. So that should be coming in around about 10 to 15 minutes, something like that.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Keeping your messages coming in, so reading out as many as possible, but I'm trying to keep as quiet as possible so you can hear all the radio comms, because quite a few special ones on this. He's back.
Launch, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
My main man, he's back. Hiya, Mark. Good to see you back. Are you back home, or are you still out and about?
You're probably best staying there, but I've got a CN235 coming in. It's going for red eventually.
Roger,
Ground, Vampire Blue taxi.
Vampire Blue, Roger. For you. Okay, Leader 7, if you take them to Charlie South to hold short of runway 27.
Shadow 61, surface wind, 27017 knots, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Aircraft, the Tornado, German Tornado that you just saw take off, that was the shot of the weekend if you were down the other end. There were some beautiful photographs taken of that. But you just needed to be further down.
Leader 3.
Sitting in between the Antonov and the E6, so whichever one you want me to take, I'll take first.
We need the E6 out first.
Well, John, it's an absolute pleasure to see you on at any time of the show. So that's John Zink says, bye, gotta head out, might be back later. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time. The next scheduled live show is going to be next Monday at 1 p.m.
The Mercury, because he's on a slot.
We do these live things in the afternoon on a Monday and Tuesday. And of course, Friday nights is live from the edit room with it's the 60-minute show where we do that. We also do that little feature called Meet the Fans. So if you'd like to take part in that, just drop yourself an email with a little bit of info about yourself, some photographs maybe.
Communication problem.
If you've got a YouTube channel, put that down and we'll all have a good look at it.
South to hold short of runway 27.
Charlie South, runway 27, hot 95.
Take a Charlie 295, hold position tower on 124.8.
Ground, cut up 3017.
Contact 17.
Yes, do you have our flight plan back to France, Lima, Foxtrot, Sierra India?
We'll sort that out for you in the meantime, Leader 5 and Cotam 3017 continue to deliver holding point Foxtrot North.
Okay, so we are following the following number 3017.
Herky 93, follow Hawk 95.
And Herky 93 will follow the RC-135.
Shadow 95, follow Herky 93.
And high 95.
Hold 95.
Status of arresting gear and cables, please.
Yes, that dump and burn is something, isn't it, to see their home hobbies. And of course, we've featured that quite a few times on the live shows from the edit room.
Foxtrot North.
5 and request status of cables and barriers.
We've got nothing up. No cables are rigged.
All right, thanks.
Papa Golf is 1 mile final. Here now.
Thank you, Delta Papa Golf, continue.
Continue Papa Golf.
Go Charlie 295, runway 27, line up.
Line up, runway 27, Echo Charlie 295.
Org 95, contact fare for tower 124.8.
124.8, Hog.
And there you go, you can hear the call sign, Hog 95, or case RC 135.
Leader 6, cross at the threshold, and you can take the grub back into purple if you like.
6 will do, thanks a lot. Crossing now.
Tower, Hog 95, taxiing up to Foxtrot.
Hog 95 Tower, good afternoon, thank you.
That's Turkey 93, hold short 27 in sequence.
Turkey 93, thank you. Departure frequency, when advised, is 134.55, price radar.
Because this particular year, the actual theme of the air show was strike, attack and reconnaissance aircraft. And as you can see, taking off right now, US Air Force RC-135V.
Contact price 134.55, bye.
134.55. Sorry if I just deafened you.
Off Romeo Sierra, hold over to the sides. There'll be a mall coming in the other way, and contact fare for tower 124.8.
Thank you.
7 Delta Charlie, watch the grass there. 7 Delta Charlie, thank you. Hold position there, please.
Okay, runway already. Turkey 93, clear.
Absolutely there, Robert. That's what I love about when I go to RAF Mildenhall.
November 147 Delta Charlie's with you, ready.
And we certainly spend quite a bit of time over there, so hopefully we'll be back in the springtime and bringing you aircraft like that.
Seven Delta Charlie, the wind is 27011 knots, runway 27 clear takeoff, depart VFR.
Hey Kirk, have you seen that video that we did, the DAX at Duxford? If you haven't, you know where to find it.
Roger. Line up and wait, runway 27. November 324 Hotel Sierra, surface wind is 270 at 11 knots, runway 27 clear for takeoff.
Navy Lima 79, fare for ground.
Lima 79, thank you. Bravo, enter 27 and backtrack full length.
Oh, I love it.
Track and rider, roger, taxi holding point Charlie South, runway 27, QNH 909 at 8 millibars.
Charlie South, 27.
That's a nice photograph you've just added to the Air Show World fan page there, Elvis.
Provost on the airfield?
I believe so.
Very nice.
Okay.
Takeoff wind check 27014.
Check out this takeoff. Watch.
I'm going to get you away after the next one. Thanks for your patience.
No, sure, I appreciate that.
It certainly does there, Julie. She says, don't forget to like and subscribe to Air Show World. Really helps the channel to grow. So thank you. All of this is thanks to you guys. It really is. Since we've been doing these live streams, the channel has just gone crazy. So thank you very, very much.
Okay.
And also, of course, the Facebook channels, groups, should I say, or pages.
1 Roger, taxi holding point Charlie South.
And if you haven't already joined that Facebook page, hey, why don't you do it right now? And I'll let you in. It's called Airshow World Fan Page.
Leader 1.
It certainly was, Robert, wasn't it? That's what I was referring to. So, eagle-eyed Robert.
Yeah, I was asking you. You want me to ask the crew before they go, if it is?
Hey, Sam.
I will, so am I.
Pack 91, is the B-52 serviceable as far as you know?
Negative for Pack 91.
Or what you do know, or you think he's tech?
I believe they're broke for the day for Pack 91.
Okay.
Fairfield, good afternoon. This is the Skyraider radio check.
From Fairford Ground, your 5s.
Okay, loud and clear also, and I'm ready to taxi 1 POB departing south westwards back to Yeovilton.
91 Wilco, we'll give way to the Skyraider.
Skyraider, taxi holding point Charlie South.
Taxi to Charlie South, Skyraider.
And Leader 1, the B-52 has got a fuel leak, a minor one. It'll be a minimum of 4-hour delay, possibly longer.
Yeah, okay, the KC-135 seems to think it's tomorrow, but okay. Skyraider, just confirm your destination.
Destination is Yeovilton. It'll be 20 minutes en route.
Okay, that's understood. For some reason, someone had put Bryce on the plan, but you happy to depart to the southwest, not above
And
altitude
as you can see, there's Sadie in the pink and in the black.
To the southwest.
That was our very own Heather.
Squawk 477.
And we saw Heather's photographs. She was in black. She was obviously older. But you saw Sadie, and how old was she there? What, 7 years old? You're going to see her photographs in just a moment.
North side and taxi north side to hold short at Foxtrot, north.
So stay with us. You won't believe the photographs that youngster took. You can see the big camera that Heather's holding.
Take off to VFR.
Clear takeoff, Skyraider.
And her camera equipment was all paid for by herself. Via her photographs. She did the official calendar for the Royal International Air Tattoo back in, I think it was this year, 2011. That's when it was on sale.
70.
We didn't know.
4770.
Well, we knew the calendar was on sale, but when we got to the enclosure for the Friends of Royal International Air Tattoo, there was a huge, big poster of Heather holding the calendar.
Earlier than that.
We didn't know they were going to do that.
Yes, the Moore has one more rotation to do.
Okay, that's understood.
3.
Yeah, can you pass the message to the Moore pilot that we are closing at 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock local.
Tim Cooper says, hi from Silverstone. Did you get any snow today over at Silverstone? Okay, photograph time. Okay, so you saw Sadie. Let's see. You see how small she was? Let's see what a 7-year-old can do. Here we go. So for any youngsters, we're just going to do like we did with Heather's, okay? We're just going to show you the Monday photographs. So let's have a look at what a 7-year-old can do. Here we go. There we go. All taken by a very young Sadie. Here we go. Absolutely stunning. While we're watching these, I'll run through a few things to let you know. So what you've been watching today is the live DVD show from the edit room with my good self, The Bear. So thank you for joining us this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget, we do these things on a Monday afternoon normally. So starting at 1 p.m, look at that shot. Wonderful. Starting at 1 p.m, the next live show won't be until next Monday, because obviously we've got a new year coming up, and I've got plenty more of those sour apple shots to get. Well, I've got to get a new bottle. We had a full bottle of it on Christmas Day. Need to get a new one. And so That's the next scheduled show, but you never know. We could be going live at any time. That's why it's a real good idea to pop over to Airshow World and subscribe to Airshow World and click on the bell icon to get the notifications. Because, of course, if we do go live in between now and next Monday, you'll know the moment we go live. And these shots coming up now. Gosh, she captured this beautiful takeoff shot of that particular F-16. So you'll see that in just a moment. But, yep, you saw Heather's photographs. Currently, you're looking at Sadie's. And, of course, the photographs, they're all on the DVD. There it is. I love that shot. I couldn't do that. I couldn't take a photograph like that. Wonderful. And also, all of these photographs, they were all edited, if you like. They went through all of the photographs that they took and decided which ones they wanted to go onto the DVD. Yeah, I was a real cruel taskmaster. What we did, we went to the air show, spent all those days there. What was it, 6 days? 6 days. Counts on his fingers. And so we then went straight off on the Monday afternoon, right after this, and we went down to Odium, spent a week at Odium watching the Chinooks fly around and on a campsite, and they, Heather and Sadie, did all the editing and of these photographs. Yes, as I say, I was a real tough taskmaster. No, seriously, they enjoyed it. They did a great job. And as you can imagine, I was very, very proud. And so with the Royal International Air Tattoo, that opened the doors for them. And yes, as I told you, she did the official calendar back in 2011. I must show you that one particular live show that we're going to do. So thank you, Kirk Ferrari, saying mega photos. Thanks, Heather and Sadie. It's all right. Don't forget these photographs, and Kirk will confirm he's getting a copy of this very DVD. So that is a beautiful shot. Wow. If you'd like a copy of the DVD that we've been showing today, all you've got to do is send us that email across, and the email address is, you should know it by now, you should know it off by heart. It is airshowworld1@gmail.com. Don't forget, it's a figure 1. Okay, so it's airshowworld1@gmail.com, and in the subject put DVD, and I'll get back to you just as soon as possible. If you'd like to take part in the feature on a Friday night that we call Meet the Fans, which is towards the end of the show, it's your opportunity to give your YouTube channel a mention, or your Facebook group, or anything, whatever you like doing. It doesn't have to be about aircraft, could be anything at all. So just drop me an email to the same address, okay? And in that, obviously, just put Meet the Fans. So anything else? Oh, of course, don't forget, we've got that brilliant new Facebook group that's been created by the fans of Airshow World. So thank you very much for that, you guys. It's much appreciated. And that is called, it's simple as Airshow World fan page. And of course, we've let a few people in today, so thank you very much. Keep spreading the word. If you've been watching this today on Facebook, because I couldn't end the stream. I closed the page. So, hey, the Facebook stream just continued on running. So if you're watching this on Facebook, thank you very much as well. But don't forget, pop over and subscribe to Airshow World on YouTube. On the video, I like that shot. That is wonderful. Wow, well done, Sadie. And as you can see, she's got photographs not just from Monday, but Thursday or Wednesday. This has been DVD 2 that you've been looking at today. And don't forget, it's a 2 DVD set, okay? If you want to see what's on DVD 1, just go to the first page of Airshow World, and you'll see it there, okay, together with all the other DVD shows that we've been doing, okay? That just about wraps things up. Don't forget, we'll be live next week, okay? So, hold on, what does John says? 10 o'clock tomorrow, Stu, AN12. Right, okay, thank you. So to let everybody know, if you're watching this on Facebook, that AN12 that's coming to East Midlands Airport, it'll be departing tomorrow around about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, so if you want to see that and you're allowed up that part of the world, certainly think about that. What's this? Russ? Okay, sorry. I've got messages coming in from all over the place. But for the moment, thank you very much for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed this show. And certainly drop me an email. It'd be great to hear from you. But if not, keep putting the messages into the chat room whenever we're live. I'm just looking to make sure there's no last messages I need to read out. Happy New Year, says Richard Staff. Kirk, yes, he's putting the messages out as well. So I don't think there'll be any more live shows in between now and New Year. But for anybody that's on their first time to Asia World, thank you very much. Don't forget, subscribe. PJ says, good show this afternoon. Thank you. JJ Aviation TV, great show again. Happy New Year, everyone. Stay safe. Let's keep these last couple of messages. You've got exactly 30 seconds before we go offline. Okay, Richard, what's he say? Best wishes. Julie, really enjoyed joining you all. Well, thank you very much. Gary Williams, excellent show. Stu, GB Model Zone, good show, guys. Catch you later. John Zink, awesome show. Thank you very much, everybody. You've got 15 seconds before we go. Thanks, team. Happy New Year. That's John Robinson. What a man. I really appreciate all the input that John Robinson has put in over the last 6 months on these live shows. It's been amazing. A mine of information is brilliant. Okay. Julie says, everyone have a great new year. We certainly will. Yeah, obviously not going anywhere. Just getting lots more. Yeah, loads more of those shots. Okay, thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget, subscribe, thumbs up, all those good things. If you're on Facebook, take care as well. Thank you. Bye now. Oh, last one, Hamad. Hello, aviators. I just had to get that guy in. If you've missed the show, you could just watch it all over again. But hey, how long have we been on? Over 3 hours. God, what a marathon. We'll see you next time. Bye from the bear.